Welcome to the No Hangover podcast.
You can check us out on all our platforms: Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, Anchor, YouTube, Spotify, now with video. Our social media platforms: Instagram at No Hangover Podcast and TikTok _hangover. Enjoy. Clearly not.
True.
All right, but back to
Back to good old 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary of Thriller happened. VMA or one of the award shows, there was going to be a tribute to Michael Jackson performed by Chris Brown, to which that was canceled because there was a backlash about Chris Brown because of the incident in 2009.
I already see where this is going.
To which I would say,
How is he still getting?
Nope. Guess who, the guy that he was doing the tribute for?
we wouldn't want to besmirch Michael Jackson's name, the accused child rapist, with a scumbag such as Chris Brown.
As soon as you said that shit, I'm like, oh man. Well, that's 2022 for you, right
Man,
there in a situation.
Talk about missing the fucking point.
This is crazy.
Oh shit, that is pretty fucking funny.
Chris Brown did his time. You may not agree with the sentence that he got, but
I will not let y'all talk bad about either one of them.
Okay, well,
I'm not talking bad about either one of them.
he's talking the truth.
I'm saying if you're standing on the fuck Chris Brown mountain,
Yeah, you can't. It's a
you
hard.
can't be like, not Michael Jackson.
It's the wrong time to try and pull out the morality card.
Yeah.
On that one.
All right, I get that part. If you're going to say one's bad, you got to condemn the both of them.
It's not even. It's like they're saying not Chris Brown because he beat up Rihanna to do a performance for a guy. Michael Jackson, great artist, one of the greatest of all
Chris
time.
Brown has been compared to a lot.
Yeah. And,
He's the only one that should be doing the tribute to him.
Literally,
But
he
the
is.
point is that Michael Jackson has been accused of being naughty with little kids. So, like, it's just kind of like, where are we drawing lines? Like, what?
I don't believe any of it's true.
Why are you fucking... How are you going to shun this guy, but then this guy, like, we're just sweeping shit under the rug? And
Well, he died, guys.
And plus, I'm more on the point
so it's all forgiven, a clean slate.
I'm more on the point of what Dennis was trying to make about Chris Brown. Like, it's something, it did happen, and tragically it did happen, poor Rihanna.
He has 100% admitted
But
that it
he admitted his wrongs. He took his lumps. He, had to go through
He
the
literally
shit
served
brought
his
him.
time.
Yeah, he had to go through the shit he caused himself.
And he's
which,
never been the same
as he should.
since.
He
So
hasn't.
in
He
the
hasn't been
eyes
the
of-
same in the public eye for sure.
In the eyes of the law, he was forgiven or paid his due. And I think maybe, this might be wrong here, maybe more importantly, in the eyes of the victim,
Yeah, I
was
mean,
forgiven.
that's definitely like I
'Cause,
would
they
say the
dated
most
afterwards.
important. Like Rihanna, like
she forgave him. Like,
yeah.
why can't we? Like,
Because people need to be mad for other people and be offended for other people.
Yeah.
And,
and it doesn't affect doesn't
now, I get
affect
some
any of
people
our
go
lives.
back to like abusive relationships, and that's bad, and we should not promote that. But like, Rihanna seems pretty,
Nope.
It's not promoting
pretty
it. It's just,
strong-minded.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not promoting it. It's fucking just the facts of what happened. People have moved on. People have forgive. Just because something similar happened to you doesn't mean you have to be mad at that situation. Be mad at your own situation.
And Chris has talked about it pretty openly. Like, he doesn't go around being like, "Yeah, I did it." And like,
Yeah, he's not
but
saying.
when it's
asked
brought
about
up
it,
to
yeah.
him,
Yeah, he knows like he fucked up. Like
that'll follow him forever.
that's a mistake he made, and exactly it'll follow him forever. He's admitted to his mistakes, and I feel like that's an important thing to do. If you make a mistake,
I mean, that's really the only thing you can do.
yeah, like it sucks, but you got to just take your lumps on the chin. You got to,
It's just
do whatever you
because
can.
some people just do not like him, and that's the bigger issue that we come.
Yeah,
I
that
think our
and like
society
there
falls
is
to.
the people who which they're not even in the situation, so I don't understand how they would do it. But people who hold grudges on things that happened, at this point, what, almost 14 years ago,
09 was the incident, so 13 years ago,
13 years,
almost 14.
yeah. Like yes, like I said, it sucks that it happened, but both of them as artists, as individuals, as everything, have moved on, and like a lot of life has gone on.
Yeah, she's married with a kid.
Time, which is it's a crazy thing, but time is the ultimate healer, like they say.
Time heals all wounds.
Because I mean, time doesn't stop for nobody. It doesn't matter what kind of situation, what kind of event happens. It does not stop.
I don't know. I think we should like learn to forgive people, man. Like,
Yeah, like we only have a brief period of time on this world.
I'm not
might
saying
as
everyone
well.
should be excused for everything they've ever done.
No, I'm not saying just
But
like a free
Chris-
pass for everything.
Chris
but
Brown, for the most part, doesn't seem like a shit human.
Yeah, but
No.
most people that are mad about that are people that are holding on to shit. They're dealing with shit that they haven't gotten over, and they're just projecting
pretty
and
much.
looking for a reason to be mad at somebody and deflect from their own
you seen
instabilities and
you
fucking
seen his
insecurities.
you seen his
and all that
TikToks
shit.
with his daughter?
I haven't seen him, but like
Chris
I've
Brown.
Royalty? Isn't
Yeah.
that his daughter's name?
Yeah,
Chris
I
Brown's
feel like,
daughter?
yeah, they do.
She's talented as like a dancer.
No shit.
That's like a fucking. He literally says she's. I like Chris Brown. I saw like him post about it. Like people keep like posting him and his daughter dancing, and he's like, he said like that's my mini me, but she's better than me. Like, she's fucking nice. Like
I don't know. Can she backflip to March Madness?
she's
That shit was
Front
crazy.
flip to March Madness.
yeah front flip.
On beat.
That was wild. That's like probably nah. There's no probably about it.
Chris
That
is
is
better than
his
Mike.
highlight.
He's
Yeah.
a better dancer for sure.
Chris is better. Yeah. Not a better musician.
No.
He is a better dancer.
When it comes
for sure.
to all out performance, like that,
I
that's
forget
why
who,
he's
but
been prepared
I
for so
forget-
long.
Somebody was
No,
trying
I'm
to debate
saying,
me
I'm
on
not
that.
saying he's better, but Michael Jackson had like that aura around him.
Of course, but
Superstar.
yeah, but somebody was trying to debate me on that Michael Jackson was a better dancer than Chris Brown.
Well,
Mike's
you gotta,
choreography is so clean.
you gotta,
but
you gotta think it's
Chris
also
Brown
different times.
He's
It's
got
like
a wider range. and
Chris
he can
is
do-
more athletic. Chris
Yes.
can do more.
yes,
Mike
but
is
Mike's was
cleaner.
that was a
performer.
clean motherfucker. That was a smooth.
Mike,
Yeah, but
you
I'm-
don't see
I'm-
Mike
smooth
fuck.
I'm talking about
criminal.
just strictly
Smooth.
dancing. If they
At
were
their peaks, Chris
think-
is better.
a better dancer.
Overall,
I just say athletically.
Plus, if you see all of
Don't
Chris
know.
Brown's music videos, everything he does, all he's doing is dancing all
That's
the fucking
true.
time.
He is
all
a
he does
dancing
is
fool.
just dancing.
My boy's a dancing fool.
I think Mike's a better performer.
He probably goes through his whole life,
think so, too.
regular life, just dancing. Oh
does.
yeah, for sure. Michael, that I could agree with, but the strictly dancing.
I would
part,
say the pure star power, like we were saying.
Yeah,
Like
I don't
when
think
people
there's-
saw Michael Jackson,
there's
that
not-
was like
there's not
their
too
whole
many-
life changed after that.
Yeah, there's
like
not
you
too
saw
many
the
people
biggest
that you
person
can,
ever.
that you can compare to that
No.
type of stardom.
Like I mean, numbers wise, when it comes to like musically and like people being compared differently, I get it. Elvis, like the for instance, Drake has all these number one numbers, right?
I don't know if Drake gets the
But
the aura.
correct. That's
of
what I'm trying to
Mike.
say. He's got the numbers, but like if you see Drake,
I mean, there was a
it's
point,
still like
like,
a stardom, but it's not Michael Jackson stardom.
2015,
People fucking were fainting at the pure sight of him.
2015, 2016, 2017, there was the whole Drake effect thing going. Like he would show up on stage and
Not
people.
the same.
No, but he still had that. I don't think it's the same, but he still had
Drake
that
is Drake is he's one of one. Like that man is impressive, but I'm just saying he did not have Mike's fucking.
I don't even think he has the
like-
biggest wow aura in rap.
No, I don't think so either. But Drake just is like a cool dude that people are like we fuck with.
Yeah, people like Drake.
And like he can do no wrong in people's eyes. Like
Yeah.
Drake can do whatever he wants. Drake is that guy. But when it comes to like what we're talking about right now, there's a few of like the early like pop stars of but this is before our time when they were like big. I mean, you got the Michael Jackson, Prince,
Beatles.
Freddie Mercury,
The
the Beatles, like those people. Like when
Michael Jordan.
Do you think that
yeah,
has to
but-
do with the lack of internet?
I was just about to say that the
Yeah,
exposure
like
wasn't the
they're-
same that there is now.
Correct.
I mean,
People didn't get to see them 24 hours a day,
When
7
you
days
saw
a week.
them, it was polished.
When you
it was planned.
Yeah,
it
and
was like
it was
holy
a
shit! Like
it was a performance.
it was
you know?
everything that you expected and more.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was. Now
So,
you see all these
I
celebrities
guess, yeah.
and artists and shit.
You see
and
their everyday
them,
lives.
Yeah, you see
So
them
is
at
it-
their best. You see them at their worst.
It is very different. I do agree
So
with
I don't
that.
think. I don't think in
don't think
today's
you could ever
age
get back
we're
to that
capable
stardom.
of having
we
that
do.
type. I don't think we're capable of having that type of stardom because there's
think we
not.
do.
There's no unless you're super fucking private when it comes to your private life. Because I'm just saying, just social media.
Yeah.
Everybody has phones.
I
like
feel
you
like-
can't walk around and not have a camera on you, even if it's planned or not.
Beyonce has the Michael Jackson aura.
No.
Bro, people freak out when they see Beyonce.
People freak out when they see Drake too, but I don't think it's this. It's not the same because there's the level of mystery is gone.
I think there's only two in music:
who
Beyonce and Ye.
I would say Kanye more than Beyonce.
Where it's like when that person's on stage, it's like, it's holy
Yeah, seeing
fuck.
Kanye is still like seeing Bigfoot at this point.
Yeah, he's almost not real.
Yeah, for real, it really is like that.
He
I
could be
would've-
in the same room with you, and you'd be
Like,
like,
what?
"That's not that didn't just happen."
Fucking Kanye West. Beyonce, but I'm also like I said, I think Beyonce's a little overrated. So I'm
not talking about just music. I'm talking about like
I know
their
the whole
popularity.
I feel like her star power might be there. You'd be like, holy fuck, it's Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you're gonna be
I
don't think
the
you're gonna
changes. When
yeah,
Beyonce
I don't think
I'm not
Eric's
gonna-
about to see Beyonce and be like, I think you're kind of mid to be honest, but like there ain't no way, bro. You're gonna be like, oh my god, fucking Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. If she just fucking walked into the room, of course
You would be shook.
Of course, I would.
First off, anyone would be shook.
It's like, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah.
Going
I'd be like, I'm this like what?
Going
Yeah.
back to the bigger point
I
of what we're
understand that
saying.
point.
Like, there's people in our lifetime, celebrities that have kind of lost that luster. At
Chris
least
Brown being one of them.
But I mean, he wasn't old enough to
no,
have
but he was on
that.
his way to.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When we were growing up, he was.
I was talking about like guys like
he was in
Eminem.
he was in movies and shit.
Eminem's done nothing wrong, but because he's so much more accessible now, the like
yeah, no,
the wow factor is kind of
for
gone
sure.
with him.
Well, plus, I mean, I feel like it's also it could be the time, but also how long their longevity.
That's
I
what I'm
feel like
saying.
the longer you're in the game, the more people are like, oh, it's just he does this. They just get used to it.
Prince never lost it.
I also feel like
Because
Eminem.
Prince was a private motherfucker. Prince would drop a banger, hide for some time, drop another one, and just come out of the shadows.
I also
this man
feel
was a
like
magician.
I also feel like
Prince is dope.
Eminem. The further we get
Prince is
away
dope.
from his prime, the more that we see that he was kind of just with the time. Like his music was more for the time than it is timeless, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's his music has
His
aged
only
the
thing-
worst probably
Yeah.
of the 90s.
The only timeless tracks I would give Eminem are like when he's talking about which is, I mean, it's in the time, but his situation in those times, I feel like people can relate
Yeah,
to
he's still
certain.
a personable guy on his
Yeah, people can
albums.
relate to those things and like the trial and tribulations he's gone
The
through.
shock rap has aged
Yeah,
horribly.
Yeah, but like, certain shit he says and like, but with the times it was like, holy fuck, I can't believe you're saying this.
Like
But it's-
Marshall Mathers LP, I think is Eminem's best album. I think most people would say that that's Eminem's best album. And it ends with this, 9-minute Kim song that's, what it is. It's
yeah.
a brutal retelling of him kidnapping and killing his wife. And
Boom.
It's pretty shocking. But when you like listen to the whole album and you're like,
Playing through.
it's a very personable album. Like he's telling you who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's showing you like
You don't agree with it. By the time you get
Yeah.
to the album, though, you kind of like you get where the story is going. It's
and
not-
why he's like this. He's
Yeah.
like showing you where he's been hurt and how he's dealt through this trauma, and then that. But
Conceptual
But if you
artistry.
just pull something out of
Yeah.
his discography, if you just pulled like
and
a
just
random
fucking
song.
here
Him,
you go. It's
you'd
like,
be like,
holy shit, what the
yeah.
fuck?
you pick
Like,
a random song, you wouldn't.
Tyler
get
the
the-
Creator was like that too in the beginning. Like if you especially from the.
I mean,
his
you got
first three-
Yonkers and fucking.
I mean, before that, his fucking Bastard,
Bastard.
the mixtape was. I feel like was a lot worse than fucking
True.
Goblin.
Yeah, it was. Goblin was like a clean
VCR
version.
Wheels and Sarah and songs like that.
Sarah is
you're just
fucked up.
like-
If you go back and listen to Sarah, it's like yikes. That song that would not go well at all today. And that
saw-
song
You know
was
what's
only from like 10 years
what's
ago.
fucking that's the craziest
He's
part.
only been in the game 13 years.
Yeah,
Like artists, which I kind of like that they do. Honestly, is like certain shit they've said. And today's world is soft as shit. So like anything you say, canceled. Anything
Soft as
like
baby shit.
huh? It's
That's
cotton
what soft
nail
as
right
baby
there.
shit.
They fucking you wipe your ass with this world. Like this, the world is soft. Honestly,
Before we move on, I saw an interesting clip of Tyler. He was, I forget what podcast. It was. I don't think it was a new clip. I think it was just an older, but I saw it on TikTok or Instagram or something, where he was talking about like somebody came up to him and he goes, "Oh, you're the guy from Ridiculousness. You're hilarious." And Tyler was like, "Thank you." And he was like, from that moment, he like deleted all of his funny shit from Instagram, all of his like comedy stuff, and he's like, people only know me for my personality, kind of. Like
Yeah.
he said this is around like after Wolf, like
Yeah.
before Cherry Bomb.
when he did Thurnis, remember
the Thurnis Haley stuff, yeah, like people only knew him for the
That's when he
kind
was
of
That
doing
shit-
Lawyer Squad. And
People
all that shit,
only
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
knew him from that.
That shit was.
And he's like, I
hilarious,
just
though.
wrote a string section with
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer that.
Yeah, but Lawyer Squad was pretty fucking funny though. Like,
I mean, the Earl sweatshirt.
that shit was fucking hilarious.
Earl is one of the funnier people in the world. When they do the Beyond Scared Straight,
Yeah.
like,
Just the stupid ones. Yeah.
oh my god,
I smell bitch. Why you got necklace? Why you got so many necklace?
Yeah. That shit was funny
Oh
as fuck.
man, that shit. Yeah, but that. I mean,
Stupid. It's just stupid. It
I
was
but
feel
pure
you look at
stupidity.
like their
But
two,
funny.
where those two people are now. Like you would have never guessed
the trajectory. Yeah, they went kind of.
their music, like how
Yeah.
serious they take their music, even if they sound different, but how like involved they are musically. I don't know if like you could always see seeds of how much they cared and like they were like obviously they were very smart, but to be 17-year-old kids doing what they were doing.
Yeah, they were definitely doing
ahead
some
of their
wild
time.
shit. They were doing
Literally.
some wild shit.
Yeah.
Ahead of their fucking time.
And they had
Dangerous.
Big Brother Frank Ocean with
Yeah,
them.
they definitely did. They did a good job of like painting
Frank was
their own-
talented.
yeah,
Frank
painting
is
their own-
talented,
but he
I
had the
should
money.
say.
He brought the was
Yeah.
the money
Yeah,
man
he
behind
made
it.
them.
He was, their
But
backbone.
I mean, they did a good job of being able to paint their world and like bring it to life and like this is what the fuck like goes on in.
This is our life.
Odd Future.
This is our
Wolfgang.
life.
Hawthorne, California.
And I remember listening on the radio, fucking 95.3, and when Jay-Z and somebody else were trying to fighting to sign them. I think it was Jay-Z and Diddy that were fighting to try and sign Odd Future.
Tyler, he told Diddy that he like made like a crazy list of demands, like joking on Twitter of like what he needed to be signed. Yeah, Diddy was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And then they didn't go with either of them.
No, and it's just funny too, because like again, listening to the type of music that they were making, like that shit, you wouldn't think that would be able to be like
acceptable or mainstream
or like money making or anything like that. But
all
they saw
the kind of big music people kind of saw.
Yeah,
it.
because the
saw it
production on
coming.
that shit was
him as a producer.
Yeah.
I think they involved. Like
they saw what the creative mind,
I think
like
what
him putting all that shit together.
The intro to Goblin, he talks about this because Yonkers had come out and stuff like that. And he was like, since Kanye tweeted that he's bumping all of my shit, like
I was literally gonna not compare him to Kanye, but people were like, "This is what happened with Kanye. We didn't respect this guy, and look what happened."
He is Ye and Pharrell's like.
So
it's just about their love child.
So it's like I feel like people in the industry at that point saw that and were like, "Oh, fuck,
we can't fuck this up 3 times."
Yeah, they're like, "We've missed every time. Come on!" And I feel like that's probably what it is. And y'all more than me are definitely bigger Tyler fans, 1,000%.
Yeah.
But like
Big Tyler.
his whole trajectory and how he's gone and where he started from. I listened to Tyler like in the beginning, and then I kind of fell off Tyler for a long time. Didn't really get back on the train. I was like,
I mean,
I respect you.
This run,
but
that
I
he's
ain't
on,
listening,
these,
my boy.
These last 3 albums will go down as his, either he has like corrected the ship and this is what he's going to be for the rest of his career, or like his magnum opus. Like these 3 albums.
No,
have been
I don't.
insane.
I mean, I think he's got a formula to where he's gonna be good. Like he was gonna be all.
Yeah, I have no
right.
doubts now.
I don't think he will, unless he wants to put out bad music. I don't think he will put it. He'll like if he's trying, it's not going to be
maybe
bad.
not lyrically good, but
You know what the
production wise, I feel like he can't miss. I guess.
you know
I mean,
what
he's
Is that
also
what-
a
is that what you're saying at this
fucking
point?
good rapper
Great
too.
lyricist.
He's
A
a great
great
rapper too.
lyricist.
That's the thing is that like
No, I was just saying.
Yeah,
He was
but
saying
he
won't
he'll
put out.
never miss production.
no
wise.
production wise, he's got that shit down. Like that is his fucking bread and butter.
I will agree with you there. That's
But
what he is.
Lyrically, I can see how he can miss some people and like how some people can kind of like shy away from it.
For
But like he is
instance-
still a good lyricist, just like the same with Eminem, the same with Nas, Jay-Z. It might not be your cup
And
of
they go
tea.
in and out of favor. Like
Yeah.
Nas is kind of having this
Yeah,
resurgence.
with the fucking King's Disease
series,
yeah.
Magic.
You saw his thing just recently with 21. How like 21 was like, Nas, he's irrelevant. Like,
Yeah.
And then they put out that song together.
that was basically them squashing the beef type shit.
I thought it was dope, even though it was for the wrong reasons. I thought it was dope that Kodak jumped out and defended Nas. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Kodak, I've definitely grown to like
Kodak's
Kodak
cool.
a lot more.
Kodak's a
I
cool
mean,
dude.
even enjoy him a lot more. Like he's got
He's
personality.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's very funny.
His music,
He's great on.
you might not
Kendrick
love his
Lamar's
music,
album.
but
yeah,
like he is like actually phenomenal.
yeah, he
on
can
that.
rap. Like he's with the shit. Like he's about it.
That shocked me when he's rapping for like 4 minutes straight. I was like,
Whoa, what the
but
fuck?
he's done this before. Like
No,
Kodak,
no.
Not like
yeah,
that.
he has.
Not
He
like
has.
that, though.
And-
Not
no,
to that
Kodak's
level.
pretty
Not
talented.
to that level. And the thing
He might miss for y'all, just like Tyler, for instance. I mean, I'm not the biggest Kodak fan either, but Kodak is.
he's
He
talented.
puts out some shit.
He's talented.
There's some bangers where you're
I
like,
just got done saying that he's grown on me. At first, I didn't get it. I was like,
Yeah, me too.
I was like, what the fuck is this? But
I got Kodak
not
early.
as I've,
That is like another thing,
as he's
kinda.
matured as an artist, it's like, all right, like he's still like he's a silly fucking dude, but he can fucking
is.
rap.
Silly guy, but funny as fuck.
Like the people who last, like there's usually a reason why. Like they got the respect of their peers.
They have
like,
pure talent,
and
you
they
know?
can actually do something. Whether you like them personality wise or not, like the personality part's only going to take you so far.
You can tell by the people that like give the not cosigns, but like the
exactly.
Kinda,
I was just gonna say the people who do praise them usually will show.
When Thug came out, I remember like first time hearing his voice, being like, I don't like. Maybe I'm too old. Like, this is weird.
You didn't like it. You didn't like Thug for a long time.
But like,
Has he grown on you?
I knew he was going to last because of the people that like
were co-signing him.
Yeah.
We're fucking giving him.
He was fucking talented.
The thing
Thug is
again,
talented.
he had the respect of his peers, the people that he was going
Like,
against,
if these
and
people-
the fucking gatekeepers too.
Yeah,
Not
if
that
these
there's many
people-
now, but
yeah, there's Jay, Nas,
I mean Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole are those guys now.
yeah. I mean, if they co-sign you, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Kendrick tweeted about X's album, like it was like a huge.
Yeah, those. I mean, right now the dudes that we were listening growing up are the gatekeepers now, essentially. But
Well,
the thing
I'd
is, it's
say
a lot harder with the.
When we were growing up, for instance, I was just talking to Isabel about this. So, my older sister, 6 years older than me, for the people on the podcast who didn't know that, Andy, who didn't know that, but we were talking about like 05 through 010. 010, I'm an idiot. 05 through 2010. 05 through 2010, like, and just that like range basically, because this is when Isabel was in high school, and like when she graduated and stuff was 07. So like, I was just a kid listening to like, she would burn me CDs, so I'd have for instance, Outkast or Andre 3000, freaking Lil Wayne, and we were talking about it back and forth. And she had just seen the meme of like the meme that's been going around when you hear the lighter flick on your track, like, oh fuck, like people going crazy. And I was like, yeah, that was the fucking truth. Lil Wayne, in his prime, best rapper there's ever been.
No.
Like no, shut up, bro. He was
Best
better
rapper there's ever been.
He was in
better.
his prime.
He was going.
No, he had the
killing
hottest
everything.
run ever.
He was killing everything.
He had the hottest run ever. He was never
him
the.
and-
He
him and
was
50.
never the.
50 had a fucking one of the biggest
Yeah, he
runs
sold
ever.
10 million records.
Yeah, him and 50, one of the biggest runs ever. But
I mean,
Wayne's run is incredible, but he was never like. I never was like, oh, he's better than.
I
Eminem,
thought. I
or
mean,
he's better than Jay-Z.
once Drake started popping up on the scene, I thought Drake was better than him.
Almost immediately.
Yeah, honestly. And I remember, you remember Austin Smith? I remember one day in lunch, me and him were going back and forth hard about it. Like, I was like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like,
He was not a
Wayne,
Drake
he
fan.
doesn't fucking say shit. Like, he says a lot of nothing. It sounds nice, and the punchlines fucking hit you, and they're fucking
no,
witty
but that
as
shit.
fuck.
Yeah, he's witty as
He's
a
witty as
motherfucker.
fuck, but
a
he's not
smart
really
man.
saying, and he's saying a lot without saying nothing. Drake, which now I feel like he is kind of falling more into that trend, but when he was coming up, like, he had verses, he had tracks that were like, oh shit.
He
Like,
had deep.
It's
He had
also-
deep bars.
it's
like,
also
listen,
the
Lust for
times.
Life, or my fucking the Apple fucking Wrapped thing. You know how Spotify and Apple's doing all
Yeah.
their Lust for Life made it into my top 100 this year still. That's the song
It's a
that
great
is
song.
fucking great, phenomenal. He's fucking speaking about how he fucking all the shit that he's living right now, and it, seeing that shit is this like type of stuff that is like, all right, well, he was saying something, spoken into existence.
It's also of the times, though.
That is true. And Lil Wayne was fucking. I mean, he was hopping on fucking features with Shakira and shit. Like,
No, Lil Wayne would hop on any feature ever, but the thing is, he was killing every single feature.
for sure.
He had freaking features with Lady Gaga. Well, maybe not. Did he have a feature with Lady Gaga?
But there was
I
again.
feel like he had a feature with
Again,
fucking
the
everybody.
substance wasn't there though. There wasn't a lot of substance behind it. He was just spitting a lot of fucking witty metaphoric bars.
Still hard though.
For sure.
You heard it. You were
But
like,
yeah,
you're
Well,
that
no, I'm
guy.
not taking away from that. I'm just
There's
saying
no
that-
substance.
Exactly.
certain. Well, all right. I guess.
Yeah,
I guess.
certain songs. He has
There is
substance.
certain songs though that
Yeah,
just.
it's not like it's not every song.
You don't
was
get
just-
to that level
Yeah.
without.
But just because he put out so much music, I mean,
He
he started the mixtape era.
I mean,
no, he didn't. No,
All right,
he did
not
not.
he didn't, not the beginning,
no,
but I'm just saying like
at the rate that he was putting out music.
like people jumping on other people's songs.
He
I
is
should
now
say.
the face of the mixtape era.
Yeah.
I'm not
he's
saying he
the
put out the
last.
first fucking mixtape, but I'm saying like he started where you were putting out other people's songs basically.
like just hopping on beats. and
DJ Drama talked about this. He was on a Math Office podcast, My Expert Opinion, and he was talking about like they were talking about like best mixtape rappers because Drama is the mixtape.
yeah, Gangsta Grills.
Like that to
That's
me
him.
that's synonymous.
That is him.
with the mixtape era.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, Jeezy and T.I. were the first ones that were making like songs, like full on making new songs and just calling them mixtapes with like full bars, full songs on other people's beats. And then Lil Wayne just took that
To the next level.
Yeah, I'll give it. I guess. I mean, they might have came before him to do it,
They
like
were
T.I. and
huge,
Jeezy,
too.
but Lil Wayne crushed their fucking numbers and just kept going. Like, he made so many. How many mixtapes did he drop?
A fuck ton.
Like, this man took mixtapes and was like, oh, y'all were doing that?
I remember going to Dat Piff like every morning and being like, is there a new Wayne mixtape?
There was always a new Wayne mixtape. New Wayne song every day.
Shitty cover art. Put it,
Didn't matter.
download it, put it
Great.
on your phone.
It was fucking great.
Listen to it on the bus ride to school.
Ice Cream Paint
By
Job.
the time you hit lunch, everyone had their favorite song.
I won't lie to y'all. Ice Cream Paint Job, one of my favorite Lil Wayne mixtape songs ever.
Yeah, No Ceilings as a whole is just
Probably. I mean, it's probably the greatest mixtape of all time.
No Ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not even the best Lil Wayne mixtape of all time.
Which
one's
The
better?
Dedication series is a better Lil Wayne.
You liked it? That's debatable.
What?
I'll debate. I'd go.
No Ceilings.
I can see
People-
both.
people-
no
Ceilings,
ceilings.
The first
is
No
fucking-
Ceilings.
Wayne fans say it's
Fuck Wayne's fan. I'm talking about us
Dedication,
right
The Drought, Sorry for the Wait, then No Ceilings.
now. Horse shit.
And then you got to throw I Am Not a
What?
Human Being in there too.
What? No
But
way.
those came out as
no
albums,
way.
kind of.
But they were
Let
mixtapes
me
first.
go into this a little bit.
Yeah, guess
I gotta find out.
I mean, No Ceilings is pretty fucking high. up.
No Ceilings
The
is like the
first two-
quintessential when you think of a mixtape of taking other people's beats and doing things like just
All right,
putting
when
your bars on
when you
top
just
of them,
type
that's
in,
the one.
hey, in Google, if you just type in Lil Wayne mixtapes, it does have Dedication 2. That's the first thing that pops
Because
up,
it's the most iconic.
and then No Ceilings,
It's right after Katrina. It has Georgia Bush on
and
there.
then The Drought
It's
3,
just-
and then Dedication 3, and then see 20 more is the next thing you see.
There's
So you
there's
click
like
on that.
hundreds of them.
And then you got, well, it's just showing a bunch of shit actually, because it's got the Carter 3 on here. So
Carter.
that's not a mixtape.
No, the leak was though.
And it's still sold.
All right, Red Bull ranks the top 10 best Lil Wayne mixtapes. We ready for this?
Red Bull, like the energy drink.
Yeah, their website. Number 1, The Drought 3. Number 2, Dedication 2. Number 3, The Drought 2. Number 4, No Ceilings. Number 5, Dedication 1. Number 6, Sorry for the Wait 2. Number 7,
Was this a voting system? Did they vote on this?
I'm sure it's just their whoever.
Their
they-
opinions?
Whoever
Yeah.
was in the room.
All right, well, my opinion for at least No Hangovers podcast is more valid than theirs. So, No Ceilings, greatest Lil Wayne mixtape.
No Ceilings is great. DOA.
Yeah.
Trying to find the track list. It's on Dat Piff. Swag Surf is number 1.
Ding.
It almost became his song.
For real.
Ice Cream,
Paint
Love it.
job.
DOA.
Ice Cream Paint Job was what, number 2 on that?
Yeah, this is in order. The track list: Swag Surf, Ice Cream, DOA, Wasted, Watch My Shoes, Break Up, Banned from TV, Throw It in the Bag.
Throw it in the bag. Yeah, that was a good.
That's
one.
all I have. Wayne on Me.
That's all I have was good too.
I'm Good. Poker Face.
Poker
Face
face with
is hard,
fucking.
too.
Run This Town. No Ceilings.
Yeah. So, Ice Cream Paint Job, like I said, that's, oh shit.
That is a
Brought this to
Calm
me
down there,
quick.
buddy.
that
I
is
admitted
a
this
that
part,
is
but I
a
brought this
track
part.
list.
Yeah, that is
For me, Dedication 2 is
Ice Cream Paint Job
really can't go
for
wrong
me
with it.
is, if you said it was the second song on that, but like for me, that's
I
number
Am
one.
the Best Rapper Alive. South Music.
That shit was hard too.
Dedication 2.
Shout out to
What
Wayne.
You Know, Poppin' Bottles. Like,
You started it in my eyes, so kudos to you, Wayne.
man.
Is he a gatekeeper too now?
No.
Now Wayne had
It
his
just-
fall from graces was
Yeah, he's
like
not all there.
his just like sadly
Drugs
his,
are bad,
his
kids.
falls
Drugs
his
are
fall
bad.
from graces was like it was sad to watch.
Were you
like,
there
he
when
was
we
that
watched
guy.
that Lil Wayne documentary, The Carter? Is it The Old Place?
Probably.
Yeah. You were.
I'm gonna say I was in Washington.
Yeah, where they're going to all the behind the scenes shit and showing.
And
yeah.
really showing the drug problem
Yeah,
that he had.
yeah.
Like, that was.
Didn't he?
Damn.
Didn't he speak out on that? Kind of like.
He let them film it. He gave them all access. And then before it came out, he, like, kind of stepped away and, like, kind of.
Was he like, let me
Probably-
watch this first?
It probably fucking hit him in the fucking in a sensitive
He-
spot.
he does, like,
he probably saw himself as like, damn, I really do have an issue.
There's no, like, sit-down interviews. It's a really good documentary. It just follows Lil Wayne during, like, right before Carter 3.
Yeah,
It starts, like, the year before. And
Yeah.
you just see the building of, like, what is to come. And then you get the first week numbers of the Carter 3 and the famous moment where they run on the bus and be like, you sold 1 million in a week. And he was in the booth recording. He's like, I don't care. Like,
and then went back to fucking recording.
watching the Lakers
That's some
Celtics
fucking
finals.
for real. That is some fucking Grind don't stop. The
Was
grind
Wayne.
don't stop.
Wayne put out
But
he
he's
literally
all
lived-
there.
He lived in a booth.
That's where like the heartbreaking part about the documentary is you see him with like he has the lean on him and you see the not the destruction, but you see like
where it leads to.
where he's coherent,
Yeah.
and then you see when he's not.
Yeah.
And now, at this point, he's just
He
gone.
looks like a little alien.
It's pretty sad.
One of the greatest to do it. One of the greatest to do it.
He was.
But
That he was.
He's still only like 42 or some like crazy thing.
he's not that much older than Drake, is he?
No.
Let's see. Little Wayne.
Did you say let's see?
Yeah.
Are you searching his age?
He is 40. He just turned 40
Yeah, he did.
last month, 2
In
months ago.
September 27th,
That's right. It's 2 days before mine.
1982.
How did I forget?
God damn. Yeah, drugs are bad, kids. Those shits will
Bro,
fucking put
like,
some
what
years
is
on you.
Drake's like what 35?
Yeah. Oh my god. Damn. Just to give
I think
some
Meek's
fucking
40.
Meek's 40? Shit.
No, I don't think he's actually 40. But
I'd be like,
He's a
damn.
little older than Drake though, isn't he?
Is he?
He's like a year older than Drake, I think.
Drake's what, 36 now?
Who knows?
Drake's like damn near the same age as LeBron.
Meek's 35.
So then Drake is what, 35 as well?
I think they're the same age. I think Drake and Meek are the same age.
Regardless, still that gives you a fucking point of
But
reference.
they look like what they look like,
Yeah,
and Lil
yeah.
Wayne looks like what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little-
Yikes.
We also thought Wayne was way older than he was, because you know,
But
you're
he's
kids, you have no concept.
But he's
of,
yeah,
like-
and he's
No,
also
like,
been
what
fucking.
do you mean?
He's
no,
also been
I
famous.
knew how young he was. Like, what do you mean? He got famous
like when he was 16, 14.
when he was like
on the-
14. Yeah, that was his like first album cover was the picture of him when he was like 14.
Yeah, the block is hot.
Yeah,
That
that
was
is wild.
hard.
though.
That man was impressed.
But I'm
He
saying
had a
like
good-
Carter 3, you're like, oh, that's a grown ass man. Like, motherfucker was like 24, like
Yeah.
not an adult.
Yeah.
still just fucking been partying for 10 years.
He never grew
famous.
up. I mean, he's been a
He's
kid.
a fucking child.
He's been a kid star, basically.
Yeah.
He was a kid star and just grew up as a star.
That's also in the. You've seen the Amelie video, of course. You've seen the Amelie video when he
Music video?
Yeah, when he gets the Rolls Royce, the Phantom thrown to him, and he steps on the car. He's like, "Whose car is this?" And he grabs the keys. That part's in the documentary. They took that from the documentary. Put it in.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like out of
A milli.
like rap child stars,
Giddy.
he did the best.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the comparison?
Bow Wow.
I was just about to say Bow Wow.
Romeo,
Bro.
Diggy Simmons,
Oh, man.
Oh, Chris Brown.
King Combs, Chris Brown. Yeah,
Chris Brown, yeah, he was what, 16?
But that's not rap.
16
No.
when he was, yeah, he was.
But
labeled
Run
as
It
a-
is 16.
He was labeled as a
AO
pop star
and all that.
Yeah.
because he was more R&B. And then he
Diggy
kind of tried to go into rap.
I'm just trying to think of
He
children.
did. He
that
did.
were-
He did have a
King
little.
Combs has a chance.
Oh shit! But he didn't have like a famous rap dad though. So
What?
Lil Wayne.
Birdman.
Birdman.
That's not his real dad though.
But for everyone thought it was.
But it's not. I'm talking about like that talent is like
No.
it wasn't discovered before. Like there was no fucking what's it called? You have your
Prepping
way in.
them?
Yeah, like he was just fucking talented, and then he just happened to meet Birdman.
What do you
type
mean?
Shit. Like he was a talented rapper from a young age, and he just got discovered at a young age from Birdman.
Yeah, I mean, Birdman discovered him and put him in his
But it's
studio.
not like he had a dad. Like he wasn't born, and he already was like he had a famous like father that was already rapping.
Oh,
that,
no.
That he had like
He made that.
the fast track. That yeah, exactly.
At that young age. So.
Birdman deserves a lot of credit, though.
He does. The
Good.
talent evaluator.
But, like, does Little Baby, like, does a lot of the credit go on Thug? Like,
he made sure he was out of harm's way.
Maybe.
it's
We
kind
can
of
credit him for
it's
that.
kind of a Birdman, Little Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a
But
sense.
he- I
In a
mean,
se-
but-
I mean, he used to literally, Baby said it.
Yeah, he said in multiple interviews. He
that
bought
he-
him a studio.
yeah,
like,
he-
But he
He
didn't
paid
really.
for
he
me to
didn't,
be out of the
I don't feel
streets.
like he groomed him as much as
He didn't-
Birdman groomed Lil
He
Wayne.
didn't groom him probably, but
That's
he
not
was
his
like, dude,
dad.
Yeah,
he was
but
like,
he
do
kept
this.
him out of the street. He kept
said,
him
do
out
this
of-
instead.
Yeah.
I see, you know.
I will fund it. I will
Yeah.
be the fucking.
He was basically just being real with him.
He
Be like,
bankrolled his
listen, I think
career.
you can make it
Yeah.
out. I think you can make it out this way. Do it like this.
Yeah.
And paid for it. If somebody's paying for you to do something, you know.
Thug has a hell of an ear, though. Like, he just heard Little Baby talk and was like, oh.
Here, come here.
Like, his voice would sound good on music.
I mean, he had been in, you know, music videos and shit too. So like they were
Yeah,
around
Little
each
Baby,
other.
She had the star, yeah.
They were around each other and shit. So he was like, come on, Show you something, young man.
Sometimes that's all
Boom,
it takes.
became a star.
Just
Fucking
at the
first
right place
rapper
at the
to
right time,
first
and
rapper to
fucking-
ever perform in front of a World Cup.
Who? Lil
Baby. Got the cosign from the world. He was in the world, like he performed at the World Cup.
Oh, at the opening ceremonies? Did he really?
What do you?
I didn't know that. I don't watch.
What? Yeah, I thought you would know that. Yeah, he was at the
Bro,
World Cup.
when I watch the World Cup, I'm watching for soccer, not for.
I mean,
Lil
I get
Baby.
that. I mean, I said the same. I didn't see Little Baby, but I'm just saying the fact he, like the whole World Cup knows Little Baby was there.
Lil Baby.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, Drake didn't even get a
What
World
was
Cup.
what was the 2018 one? Was in Brazil.
Whose or where? No.
It was in Russia. 2018 World Cup.
What was
in
in
Russia.
Brazil?
When was it?
Recently.
The Copa de America, the
The South American League finals.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, it was.
Was it
Their
that?
fucking their continent, like the Euros.
You know how
the
like the European
international-
leagues
the
have
Copa
like
America. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
in Brazil this
Yeah,
year.
yeah. That was-
And 2 years ago,
Yeah, yeah.
when Argentina beat Brazil in Brazil for the first time. Like that was the first time Brazil lost in Brazil in fucking
ever
however many fucking years.
since like the
since the
That's what I'm
beginning of
saying.
time.
Argentina's a team of destiny. They're gonna win this World Cup.
I hope so.
France.
Fuck
France ain't
France.
shit, bro. Did you watch that game? They were fucking.
Fuck France.
They were
Bro,
not,
you act like Argentina didn't fuck that up.
They did.
But they.
We're not
The
saying
thing
they did.
is that France has the fucking. It's France.
Chips.
No, France. So does Argentina.
A recent chip.
All right, fair enough. But France, England, and Brazil, like talent wise, like their backups could be starting like teams in the World Cup. Like depth wise, they are on another level. Argentina has like
Skill.
Five guys.
yeah, that are really like
That are
elite-
like-
elite
those are the
talent.
And Messi.
Yeah, and then everybody else is filling in and
At the
playing
end
a
of the
role.
day, this is what you have to think, right? Argentina, they could have, as he says, 5 guys. They have Messi.
They do.
Granted,
have
the
Messi.
best player, like he was trying to say, I still think the best player is Messi personally in the World Cup.
Messi is proving it right now that he is still the best player in this World
He has
Cup.
to make it to the final. To
The thing, Argentina has never lost. Once they get to the semifinals, they never lost a semifinal game in their history of in the World Cup. So.
Yeah, but that's before Messi's time. So
No, it's not. They went to the World Cup
I
finals in
lost the
2014.
finals. I lost in it. Forgot.
his first
First appearance,
World Cup, they
2006.
06.
they lost.
Yeah, they didn't make it to the semifinals yet. I don't think they even made it out of group stage that year. Italy won that year. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, I've been watching every game
It's
pretty
France.
much. And yeah, and if you watch the game against England, England was the better team. They just Harry fucking Kane fucked up a penalty kick and shot it right over
To the
fuck-
moon.
to the fucking moon and shit the fucking bed. But
The
England
pressure
was
got to 'em.
outplaying them. If it would have gone to extra time, England probably would have won because England was outplaying them the whole game. Maybe outside of the first 15
If
minutes.
my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle.
That's fine.
Factual.
That's fine. But France can't keep on doing that. They need to start playing to what their level is, and they just haven't been.
Now
And
would be a
that's
good
okay.
time to start.
They're getting by.
Fuck no. I hope
They're
they
getting,
never start.
They're
because
getting
this
by
way,
on their talent, but at
Argentina
some point,
has
like
a
it's
hard
not
task.
going to
Water, water finds its level.
Argentina.
If they've been playing
listen,
bad and surviving,
You know when the
they're gonna
last
play
you
good
know
at
when the
some
last
You would think
time that a team repeated World Cup champs, it
like
was
1950 or
But
something.
yeah. It doesn't happen too often.
I thought wasn't Brazil the last country to do it
Yeah,
though?
and like the fucking 66 and like
Yeah, when Pele was there.
fucking 60 something or 80 or whatever the fuck.
What's crazy is like
64
that's why
and 68.
that's why Pele's feat is like so fucking extraordinary because no one's won 3 World Cups first off.
Different
but
times
second-
too. I mean, you gotta
yeah.
fucking.
The
But-
world was not as good at soccer as
Yeah.
they are now.
But that's the thing.
That is true.
They won 2 in a row, lost, won again. Like
Yeah.
that was never like.
You also have to think about like a lot of that plays into timing too. Like you
It
have
is
to be,
timing, but
you have to be the right age for that
he's
to
got.
even be
Think about
possible.
that exactly. Think about what you just said. He had to be the star player.
I mean, their first World Cup, he was
multiple-
still a teenager. The first World Cup,
Yeah, he was
they won.
17.
Yeah,
and he had to be fucking that good.
But
And that's
it
a lot
has
of
to
luck.
be like that. Like Ronaldo had that chance.
Yeah.
Messi had that
Yeah,
chance.
correct. They've been in the this is their 5th World Cup.
Yeah.
Like most players don't see 5
Yeah.
World Cups.
most
you know?
players don't see fucking one.
It's true.
If they see one, they're fucking. That's their
All
time.
time.
Yeah,
Blessed.
that's their time.
There's been a couple players that this year have like 4.
4. Yeah,
That's why this year's a little bit off topic. That's why this year's USA team was so exciting because most people believe that this team will be back
in
for the most part.
2026 when it's here,
Yeah,
which we
these-
have
these
to go
are
to a
just-
fucking game.
These are just young kids. We're going to Miami, right?
Miami or Atlanta, one of those two.
Orlando doesn't have one,
No,
right?
no.
Miami, Atlanta.
I think it's Miami, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Dallas, LA. I think San Francisco, Toronto, and then 2 in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico
I know
City
Mexico
and
had
somewhere else.
The Azteca Stadium.
Yeah.
That's one.
and somewhere else because Azteca Stadium holds like almost 100,000 people. Like,
Bro, the Miami one is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Woo. God damn.
If USA because I was saying it, if USA like had made a run this year, and they did, they performed way better than what people thought they were going to.
They made it. I mean, no one expected them to even make it.
They were picked third in their group. Like everyone was like, England and Iran. We're gonna be the two out. And then Wales, we tied with Wales. And it was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, Wales they were kind of a little dark horse because they hadn't been in so long. It was Gareth Bale's like last run, so like they kind of like if they're gonna make a run, this would be the year that they were gonna do it. But yeah, they made it out, and then they got fucking brought back down to earth by the Netherlands.
Netherlands a good fucking team. Though.
Yeah,
they're a good team.
No one expected the USA to.
Yeah,
and they kept the game close.
Fucking what's his name? Landon Donovan picked them in his bracket for them to go all the way to the fucking final, and I saw that shit. I'm like, you are on crack.
USA.
Yeah. He was just being a homer, but it's just like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're supposed
he
to
knows
give, like,
better. He
you're
knows
supposed
better.
to give like fucking analysis.
When we cut it to
shit.
2-1, though,
right,
and he's a commentator. He's been calling the game too, and it's like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, I hate to say the reality of what it is, but that's like me basically picking the Heat to win the championship every year. That's like it's like it's not probably gonna happen, but you want to do it.
You know what that's called? That's called growth right there. That's what that's called.
But I will say the Bills. We are winning the Super Bowl.
No.
Anyway,
Fuck
this
them,
USA
fuck
team
birds,
is going to be
off.
fucking stars.
Oh yeah, if they
Soon
keep
to
on the trajectory that they're going by 2026, they should be.
Because this group is young. And
yeah,
good.
they're good. They're fucking talented.
Timothy Weah, dog.
Himothy.
He's that guy. His dad played for the U.S. team.
He scored in the 94, 98.
Yeah, that's
but
what that was
hopefully,
last year, 94.
back to your original point, hopefully Argentina is the team of destiny.
Yeah, I think they're a team of destiny.
Because I would love to see Messi win a World Cup.
And then he comes to
Miami. I might be a
Miami.
homer. I want to see France do it. Like, do the impossible.
He comes to Miami after he wins a World Cup and is fucking just shitting on the MLS.
Or
why would you not want that?
Fuck.
Or we see something we haven't seen since the 1960s.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see France.
I guess Argentina hasn't won since.
Hopefully
86,
Morocco beats France. Honestly,
or relax. They were lucky to get out.
Like, this is a Cinderella story. I want to see how far.
The two Cinderellas.
I want to see how far it runs.
No, it's going to be Croatia, France again.
Fuck no.
No, I could honestly.
Again.
I could see Morocco fucking pulling something out of their ass.
I mean, I could see it, but that I think it's going to.
France.
Highly It's
Argentina, Morocco. I'm calling it right now. Argentina wins 3-1.
I got Croatia, France.
Argentina wins 3-1 in the final.
France 2-0 in the final.
I mean, all right. I guess I'll have to take the realistic thing.
They're both the two heavy favorites. What do you mean? I'm picking.
You said Croatia, France.
Yeah.
Are they a favorite over Argentina?
Argentina is the favorite to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
37%.
Well, now they are.
37% chance.
Yeah.
France has a 35. Croatia has like 17, and like Morocco's got like 13.
5%.
No, it's like a 13%.
Oh, was it? Well, I'm picking Morocco, Argentina. Argentina win 3-1 in the final.
France is winning.
Nah.
What you got, Jacob?
I have Argentina, France in the final.
France wins.
And Argentina wins 2-1.
Boom, bro! I fucking love the World Cup. That shit fucking is.
It's intense, like
bro. You can
me and this guy.
I was there at opening at the first USA game. I was at 9 a.m. at a bar. Like it was insane,
bro. You can feel the fucking when people score goals in the World Cup. That shit. That you can
feel
the fucking energy through the fucking TV.
Sunday.
I was like, what day did the World Cup start?
It was on a Sunday.
That's why I was looking at you. I was like, 9 a.m. My God, what are you doing?
Yeah,
fuck with
bro. The energy that you feel when they score goals, like that shit is fucking. It's
just
like
the energy,
like.
The last,
and
even
that's
when
they're
on
TV, imagine
even when they're on
even
when they're on the attack
in Miami,
like
it is going to be so insane.
I might lose my damn mind.
I probably will.
And they don't have alcohol at in Qatar.
Yeah,
in Qatar.
That's how they're supposed to pronounce it, right?
Bro, who knows? I've heard it so many different Qatar. Yeah, I've heard Qatar.
I always thought it was Qatar growing up, and then everyone was like, "It's Qatar," and I was like,
"No, it's Qatar."
But in Miami, there's definitely going to be alcohol.
Yeah, there will be.
And
by the boatloads.
The Hard Rock.
By the boatloads.
Damn, yeah, that's just gonna be lit. They better make some renovations to that bitch though, cause
it's a nice stadium.
It's all right.
I want to stay there for the week,
bro. We should just go to Atlanta to go see a World Cup game.
We can go to both.
It'd probably be cheaper tickets.
To
probably.
Atlanta?
Yeah, because less people are gonna go to.
I mean,
well, we say that
not to be that guy, but like, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people in Miami. Like
the whole world in Miami will be there. Every person in Miami.
If they're going to pick a place, they're going to go to Miami, L.A., Dallas. Like that's where other countries are going to visit.
Probably either SoFi or Jerry World will hold the fucking final.
Jerry World already got announced, and SoFi.
They're going to hold the final. I'm talking about holding the final, the World Cup final.
Yeah, America holds the last 2 rounds for sure, no matter
yeah.
what.
Well, we have like 10 cities that are hosting it.
But Mexico and Canada aren't holding a semi.
No.
That was the agreement for them to be on the ticket with us.
Like, we'll let y'all be in this.
Well, we fundraised together
Yeah.
to get it.
To get it over here.
It's North America is the host
Nice.
countries.
Yeah, because
Host
we had
continent.
it. USA had it by themselves, right? The
In
last
'94, yeah.
Same time we got the Olympics in '96, bitch.
Nice.
Bro,
We run this shit.
bro, when you got the facilities,
Yeah, Qatar had to like
they had to
build
yeah.
from scratch.
Yeah, I mean, all of it is in like a 20-mile radius, like all their stadiums
Yeah, they
and
take
shit.
buses to the
And there was one, I think it was Stadium like 947, that they used cargo containers to build the stadium, and they took it down after their last match. The last match that was held there, they tore it
Already
down.
took it down, yeah.
Yep.
And it cost them a fuck ton
But
to build.
you get that money back.
Yeah.
You
With all the
host World Cup,
tourism
yeah.
and all the
I
fucking.
guess, but fuck. Cost
But
them.
the thing about holding it in a
Crazy.
small place like that and holding it in a place like the United States is that we already have the infrastructure that we don't have to do too much.
Our
renovation.
cost, our overhead is not going to be as high.
No,
as,
we have hotels to house people. We have fucking restaurants, food, like all that shit. Like
we don't got to
Qatar-
build anything new.
they had to fucking.
and it'll be in the summer, right?
Yep, it's supposed. Yes, it should be, unless some other
So
catastrophic.
sports will
shit.
be dead, so you don't have to worry about like scheduling and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that with stadiums. So you're going to get the entire world's attention
Yes, sir.
in
Yes, sir.
America.
That's just gonna be
Fucking
fucking
dope.
lit. Oh my god, I can't wait.
And then when USA
Wow.
wins the final in Miami,
That would be fucking
Shit.
wild.
Oh my.
No
that
way.
in
no.
Miami.
In 4 years, you
No
think they're gonna be a top
fucking
10
way.
team?
First off,
In 4 years,
no
you think the U.S.
fucking
will be a
way,
top
but-
10 international team?
so
top 10. Yeah, we're 16th right now.
Yeah.
so you say it's summer 2026?
Yep.
What are my schedules playing?
Yeah, start raising your money now.
It's like,
Yeah, those tickets are
all
gonna
right,
be fucking
let's see.
dummy expensive.
Hey.
But you can get a pass. Like you can get a pass for multiple games.
But how expensive is that gonna be?
Probably a lot. I think we'll be top 10. We probably won't win it.
If it's before, if it's in summer,
Yeah, it's always in summer.
Yeah.
I'll still
this
be-
year's the exception because it
I'll
was
still
like
be.
COVID.
I'll be
COVID
30
and
years
this
old.
and that. You
Yeah.
needed to pull out a calendar to fucking.
No, not at all.
That
I was
math?
just saying. I was just saying.
Could
if-
just add 4.
No shit. Well, technically, I mean, if it's in summer, 4 years, I'm 27, so close to
shit.
31. But I was I was
So
talking about
that
just
calendar
the.
didn't even fucking help with the math. So there you go.
I don't need. No, I don't need the fucking calendar for
What
math.
was your
I just literally went to the calendar. Then I went right back to like today's
Oh,
date. I didn't
shit.
go fucking to 2026. Nothing. I was just saying the time. Like that would be crazy. We're gonna be 30-year-olds just going to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Be a fucking great time.
The
Well,
NBA,
this guy,
the
his-
NBA finals will have just ended.
Yeah.
LeBron and Bronny will be hosting the trophy together.
All will be right in the world.
Bryce will be the 6th man. Skip Bayless will be like, I think he's over the hill.
Everything will be right in the
Tom
world.
Brady will be announcing his comeback for the
I'm coming back for a fucking,
one more year.
Well, that'd be 25 seasons at that point. He's at 21 this
Yeah.
year.
25.
Jesus Christ,
I think you could do it.
bro. He's not married anymore. He doesn't have obligations to a wife. He
Yeah,
just got to take care
fuck
of his
them
kids,
kids.
real quick. And
I gotta take care of his body. That's all. And
That's
he's been
it.
doing it, so I think he can play.
TB12.
yep, he's going to San Francisco next year. San Fran, or going back to the fucking good old Bill.
I mean, that was the rumor.
I need you,
recently.
Bill. You need me too. We need each other.
If they do that,
They kiss and make up and fucking rip off 5 more Super Bowls and call
They
it a
rip
day.
off 5 more. Holy fuck!
Fucking call
I'll
it a
stop
day.
being a football fan if they rip off.
Fucking call
Fuck
it a
that.
day.
Tom Brady's a cheat code, and he doesn't. Nah, fuck that.
Oh shit, that would be.
I
some
would
shit.
never. I would never watch football again in my life. Honestly,
I would.
Nope.
I don't give a fuck.
I would
Patriots
watch,
won.
but I would be so like less
Yeah.
interested in.
if the Patriots won 5 straight times.
That
I'd
would
be
be
like,
fucking
first
wild.
off, because the Bills are in that division, I would be like, fuck this.
that'd
Your
be
life
Josh
would
Allen.
suck.
Yeah, that'd
I'd be
Josh
like,
Allen's worst
fuck
nightmare.
this.
The
If that
one
was
year, the fucking few years that Tom Brady was out and he couldn't get it done, and now Tom Brady's back. He ain't seen that trophy ever in his life.
well, good thing
The
we're gonna get it
Lombardi,
this year, huh?
Wrong.
Josh Allen's great. It's just he shares in the same conference as the best quarterback in the NFL.
The Bill. You really think the Bills are gonna win the Super Bowl?
Mhm.
No. What in the past fucking 5 weeks has led you to believe that you have any confidence that they'll fucking win the Super Bowl?
Not much, but we are them guys. First off,
Barely.
we show resilience. We've had some shit games, but we bounce back.
I mean, hey, wins are wins at the end of the day, but so is fucking almost dropping fucking 50 on your fucking division rival. That's pretty nice too, ain't it?
Shout out to the Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Cool. We can drop 50 easier than y'all can.
No, because you
haven't done it.
I feel like I'm being attacked here. No.
I'm just
We
saying.
beat the fuck up out of the 2 seed in our conference.
Yeah, I think
The 2 seed is
I think
also
it's pretty
a shit.
safe. To,
Yeah, they're also they're frauds. So
well, the Cowboys won today too.
the
so-
Lions beat the 2 seed today. Shout out to the Lions with Jamison Williams.
Did he play fine? Is he finally
He
back?
scored a touchdown.
Bro, he's fast.
Yeah,
He's fast as shit. The
he's
Lions
so
are-
fast he makes fast guys look not
bad.
fast.
The Lions are going to be to fucked with next year because the Packers aren't going to be good.
I saw a stat today because they're 6-7 now, and out of the last 5 seasons, I think it was 5 seasons, there's been a 6-7 team to make the playoffs.
The Lions, baby.
If the Lions do
Campbell's got them fucking believing.
it, hey, they're fun to watch.
Eating kneecaps.
I don't care.
No, we haven't put
I'll
up.
turn a blind eye to that.
We did score 56, but that was January 3rd, 2021. So
Oh, and I know what happened in that game.
Loser. You lost. Even your
yes.
fucking best fucking point output, and you still couldn't fucking muster up a W.
No, January 1st, you said? No,
That's on
wasn't-
January 3rd.
Yeah, it wasn't that game.
Was that against the
20
fucking
2021.
Patriots in the first round when they fucking
Nah, it
beat
would've-
the fucking
It would have been the
brakes?
last week of the season.
Good.
All right, well, still,
No, it was versus Miami.
that's a Bills thing to do. Fucking put it on when it doesn't fucking matter. When the lights,
It was 56 to 26.
when the lights are brightest, they fucking shit themselves. Fumble the
11
bag.
seconds.
They shit the fucking bed.
That will always just be stuck in my head.
13, bro. It's 13.
Whatever.
13 seconds. You got to give them that extra 2.
Yeah,
Watching that on TV,
that
like,
fucking sucked.
and they were like, "Is this too much time for Mahomes?"
I got
was like,
belligerently
Sure is.
drunk right after that. I walked
Right
plays.
after.
I mean, I was drinking the entire game, but I didn't get like fucked up until
he
right
started
when that
fucking-
game ended.
That's
I
when he
walked up
decided
to the
start
I walked
feeling
up to
it.
the bar, and the bartender saw that I was wearing a Bills jersey. He turns to the score, looks back at me, turns to the score again, pours me 3 shots, and they're like, "It's on the house."
On the house.
And I fucking took all 3 shots and got fucking hammered. That's what happened.
I
that
was
day.
happy. I wanted the Chiefs to win.
Fuck you. That's what it is.
I had the best.
Now, it was a
football-
great game. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of the greatest games I've ever witnessed. It just did
Yeah.
not
It's one of the best football games.
like
of all time.
my heart could not take that result. I was like,
Gabe tried, man.
that fucking hurt.
Well,
Yeah,
the
he
Eagles
did.
are winning the bowl this year. I
Fuck
think I'm
no.
convinced. I
12,
think I'm
12
convinced.
and 1.
Yeah, you guys
At this
suck.
point, not going, at least going to the Super Bowl, not going would be a disappointment.
Yeah, because they are literally shitting on everyone. I mean, they beat the top 2 teams in our are the 2 teams under us with the best records. We've already beat them,
We have a 2-game lead.
and we fucking shit on both of them. So it's like,
Yeah, you guys still suck.
All right.
all right, you don't gotta be a
I
hater.
love how you're like,
God
all right.
damn. You don't have to be a
Hey,
fucking
fuck
hater.
you guys. You are talking shit the whole time.
I wasn't talking
I
shit.
never talk shit about the
All
Bills.
right, fuck.
I'm
off.
just saying that they have a tendency of shitting the bed. Is that not true? They
I don't
got-
think they have a tendency of shit in the bed. They just haven't won a Super Bowl.
They have 4 Super Bowls in a row to prove that, and in the fucking they
Well,
had the
that
game
was
won
then.
last year.
That was
They even
then.
had an overtime
This is
rule
now.
fucking change for their fucking crybaby asses. When the next fucking
Okay,
game,
but they
when
didn't
the
have it
next
for
game,
us. That
the fucking Bengals did what you're supposed to do.
yeah, they
Your
did.
defense gets paid fucking
What's
to
the
play.
new rule change? If they
That
score a
both
touchdown,
teams in overtime have to get a possession in
is that
in the
just a
play
playoff
in the
rule?
playoffs.
Yeah, it's a playoff.
In the regular season, if you score a touchdown, then that's it. But if you score a field goal, the other team gets a chance. But the Bills fucking cried and bitched and complained so much that we didn't get a chance.
Because
It's
they,
not fair.
you know
when
it's
you
not
do-
fair.
when you do
And
that
then-
kind of a
and
game
then
and it's fucking
a week
scoring
later,
game.
You know
a
what's-
week later, the fucking Bengals
I
came
get it.
and picked off Patrick Mahomes in overtime, took it to the fucking
Yeah.
end
You know
zone and
what-
went to the bowl.
You know
I
what's
know.
funny?
and then lost.
Because people,
Hey.
the overtime rule got changed in 2018 to where you had to score a touchdown
Yep.
to end the game because of the Patriots-Chiefs game, you know, when Patrick Mahomes didn't get to touch the ball in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chiefs didn't cry about it. Like, there's, like, interviews. Like, Patrick Mahomes, like, was asked about it. He goes, we had a chance to win.
Yep.
We didn't win.
Yep. crybaby ass fucking Buffalo Bills.
And that's why
Hey.
he's the great. That's why he's great.
Say whatever you want to
Defense
He
say.
doesn't make excuses.
Defense gets paid to fucking play football.
Shit,
too,
we don't make
so-
excuses.
Oh, dog.
Bro,
don't.
They made excuses the entire offseason.
No, I'm talking about this season, for instance. I'm talking about any game we've played this season.
What do you mean? Game 1, they said it was too hot. They said it wasn't fair
In
that
Miami?
they said the Dolphins got to be in the shade and we didn't.
It's the truth, though. Miami's,
But it's an
Miami
excuse.
No, they did. They took their lumps. Josh Allen didn't make an excuse for it. He was like, it was fucking hot, but I should have played better. But I'm just saying, Miami does have a field built around that to fuck with their opponents.
Losers.
But yeah, that was a loss on us.
Losers.
Then we lost to the Jets, and Josh Allen was like, "That's on me. I can't believe I just did that."
Yeah, what do you say? It's hard to win when your quarterback's playing shitty.
Yeah. So he like took full responsibility as
I
like
liked that
as
from
the
Josh.
leader should. And then even this last game or our last loss to the Vikings, he said the same thing. He was like, "I made that. I should have never thrown that ball. That was on me."
That was a hell
The
of
defense
a game, too.
played a
That
hell of a
was
game.
fucking
That
wild.
wasn't
He was
their
like-
last loss. They lost the next week.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Vikings. We've only lost 3 times.
they lost after the Vikings.
No, we have not.
They've only lost 3 times.
We're 10-3.
But that Vikings game was a wild fucking game.
It
I
was.
thought it was over.
It was.
3 times.
I did too. We should have won, but we didn't. And Josh took all accountability for the loss, even though it's not entirely his fault. He did play a big role in the hell.
Josh.
At the very end, it was his fault. But I still love you, man.
Well, that's good.
It's my guy.
You know, that's what we try to spread here. Love.
Yeah, love and positivity. So shout out,
Look, it says positive.
shout out,
vibes
good old
right here.
Buffalo Bills. Let's go win us a chip, so I can talk shit to these two.
I hope we
Realistically,
play in the Super Bowl.
That would be fucking great.
That'd
We'll
be-
do a whole podcast of
We'll
just
go.
talking
We
shit.
Deal.
Fucking go.
I'll
Where's
do
the
it.
Super
Fuck
Bowl?
it.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah, it
Where's
would be
the Super Bowl
nosebleed
at
as
this
fuck.
year? Bro, nosebleeds cost fucking like
Don't care.
$2,000.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Oh my god. Fuck it, once in a lifetime.
Bring the mics.
I'll do a fucking whole podcast on Instagram Live. I don't give a fuck.
Where's the Super Bowl at this year?
Don't care about that either.
Is
Fly
it
to
in
it and everything.
SoFi? No,
No, I was there last year.
Candlestick, old Candlestick, San Fran, San Diego. Can't do it in San Diego anymore. New Orleans, Atlanta.
Jesus, shut up.
I'm
I think
just trying to fucking guess.
Glendale.
Arizona in the Taster.
At least it's in a dome.
The Dome. We'll drive out there.
Tickets to
No, no.
okay.
Why not? We'll
Or
make
literally
fucking-
a certain tickets.
We can make
flights to
stops on the way
Arizona.
there. Fucking stop in some NFL
Road
cities.
trip.
Stop in NFL cities and fucking talk some shit and be like, "Hey, our teams are going to the Super Bowl. What do you feel about
Loser.
Just a good
that?"
drive out.
Fuck you guys. We're gonna
That's
party with
funny.
you guys.
I say
and
we
leave
do
the
this.
next
I say
day.
we fly to New York. We get a van. We rent a van. We drive Buffalo to Philly through the country.
through the country. Huh,
Go
that's
go
not a
to
bad idea.
Arizona.
Yeah, I
How
mean,
far
it
are
does.
Buffalo and Philly from each other?
Pretty
It's
far.
like pretty decent, like 5-6 hour drive.
Yeah,
probably.
Buffalo's the furthest,
and it's cold.
It's cold as hell.
especially that time. All right, maybe we don't go to Buffalo.
We might stay in Buffalo. If we somehow get to Buffalo,
We'll
we might
fly
end up staying
into
there.
Buffalo.
Yeah, that's
So
what
then
I'm
we
saying. If
fucking
we
get our
somehow
fucking
miraculously
happy
get
ass
to
Straight
Saturday.
down to Philly. Hook a right.
and then fucking boom. You could drive through Chicago.
Or, just hear me out.
Chicago.
Or just hear me out here.
drive through
we,
Detroit.
We
Like,
just
you guys
fly
fucking suck all
to. We
the
just
time. Shout out to
fly
Jordan.
to Arizona,
And whoever wins, we go to the
and
the
we
parade.
have a we tailgate, do the whole 9, have our nosebleed seats,
Jump
watch
through
the
a table.
game,
Bro,
and
fuck
whoever
those
wins the
leads. Let's
tailgate,
just
then we
fucking
go.
sneak in. Create the
Whoever
fucking-
wins the Super Bowl, we go to the parade.
We can create fucking press passes.
No matter what.
It seems
Deal.
like it's easy as fuck to get into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, people fake it every
Yeah,
year. Just bring the cameras and
Yeah.
press passes.
yeah.
Oh, like on the field? Fuck
No
off!
shit.
We're gonna get on the field.
Have
Bro,
you seen
there's
this? Like,
videos-
there's very,
there's-
very.
Every
We're bringing that
year.
camera.
Every video there, or every
you
year,
bring
there's a
that
video
camera-
of someone fucking. Oh, I faked my way onto the Super
We
Bowl.
got 3
like,
cameras.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need a couple passes printed, but I think it'll
We
Bro,
got time.
Yeah, you could fucking.
All right,
you
we'll
have-
see you at the
you have
Super
a
Bowl.
Printer, right?
Wouldn't that be crazy if we're on the field?
And
of
all we
the
had to
Super
do
Bowl?
is buy the fucking little press pass things with the little fucking.
I'm serious though. If we went to the Super Bowl, no matter what, we go to the parade of the winning team.
Oh yeah, that's a lot doable.
Even if the Eagles
that's a lot
lose.
more doable.
We go to Buffalo, go to the parade.
That's gonna be a fucking cold ass parade too, because
I mean, Philly won't be much
be a
warmer.
great
no, it
time.
won't. But Buffalo is like different type of shit.
Depends on what's
Loser has to do the table jump.
why. That's a Bills thing only. We don't do that.
Exactly. If y'all lose, you got to do it too.
How about if we lose, we have to do a table jump? If the Bills lose, I'll come up with something.
That'd be
You
crazy.
gotta eat Philly cheesesteaks until you have a fucking clogged
Until
artery.
oh God! All right, you went a little far. Man.
Until you throw up.
You
it's
gotta
probably
run
better.
the rocky steps.
There you go. Wearing a whole Eagles uniform, cleats, helmet, pads, all.
All right, you're bringing that?
I mean, I can.
You got pads and a helmet. You just have to get the fucking.
I got plenty of Eagles jerseys.
I'll be damned. All right. Well, that's the
You
case.
just have
I'll
to
do
get
it.
the fucking helmet fucking painted over.
Not even painted over. Just put the Eagles sticker on it.
Wings on it. You can get a black helmet.
Huh?
You can get a black helmet.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Because those black helmets are fresh as fuck. I don't know why it took them so long to do that.
I like the Kelly Green ones they're doing next year better.
I mean, I do, but just like the black helmet seemed like so obvious. Like it was just like,
Yeah, it did look good.
yeah, I don't know. They just.
All right, you got some questions for us, Jacob?
Yeah, I'll skip these topics.
No, we can go to them.
Nah, we'll go to Would You Rather.
Okay.
Have some fun. Have some fun here. All right.
Okay.
This one I actually saw off of.
I'm reloaded.
I forget. I'm sorry for not giving credit where it's due. I did see this on Instagram. I was scrolling. I
The
saw.
Graham.
How many do we have so we know like how long to take with each answer?
I don't know because I could search more. So
Okay, well,
Don't
how many
even
do
know
you
how
have
many.
right now?
like 5.
All
All
right,
right,
so
so take a little bit of time.
we'll
Got
just
it.
do the 5.
All right. Yeah, give me some thought out answers here on this question. Would you rather go to jail for 1 year straight
The other one, whatever the other
No,
one.
give me no.
Or
I don't know what the other one
every
is.
weekend for 5 years?
every weekend
Every
for 5
weekend.
years.
You'd rather go every
I'm going
weekend?
for a year straight. Give me the year straight.
Okay, 52.
So I did the math. It's actually like 520 days because there's 2 days every weekend.
Yeah, but you get a lot of break off.
Yeah, but
That's true, but it's
I'll just knock
how
it
many
out
more
in a
days? So
year. You have to
520
do
versus
it
360.
every fuck-
So you're
so you
only
have-
spending. You're basically spending.
155 more days.
so
Yeah.
after you go to work
Plus,
for a week,
that's what I'm
you have
saying.
to go to a fucking cell for fucking.
Think
2
about
days
that. You
and
work
just-
40 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
So right after work on Friday, you get your.
All right, I'm going to
rest of the
jail.
night.
See you later.
You're there,
See
right?
you Monday.
Yep.
Fuck
For
that.
5 straight years.
Fuck that.
That seems like hell, honestly.
You
I'd
can't
rather
travel.
You can't do nothing. Honestly.
Is it that one jail, or can I go to different jails?
Nope. Same jail.
Unless you got PTO, dog, then you could take some days off during the week.
That'd be cool, I guess. If you could just check into any jail.
That's what I'm saying. Like, travel and be like,
It's not a hotel, damn it. You got to go to the same jail.
No, same job.
Nah,
I'm
thinking
doing
I'd
one.
rather do 1 year straight.
I'll dog it for a year.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
I mean, that would suck, but
kinda like
365
my
days.
full time.
Time to decompress.
Get a lot of reading.
It
done, I
depends.
guess.
Like it's true prison. Like, so you can't bring stuff with you, right?
You can bring a book. You can get a lot of books read in,
Alright.
in
That's
500.
good enough.
There you go.
I'm saying, like, if I can bring my laptop, get some work done in there, clear out my mind.
Every weekend
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Damn, so you'd pick every weekend for 5 years, huh?
I'll dog it out for a
Sheesh.
year.
Yeah, I'm going the year straight.
Do some self-reflecting for a year. Take some time away.
You can do some self-reflecting on the weekend.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
take a
but-
whole year away from fucking everything.
All right, you say that now.
Bro.
Warden?
Ah, no.
All right, this next one. Would you rather be forced to sing along to every song you've ever heard or dance along to every song you've ever heard?
Sing. Way less energy to sing.
God.
You'd have to dance. Or,
Every
well, in your
song
case,
I've ever
you'd have to
heard?
sing every song you've ever heard. You just start singing with it.
Yeah,
So
that
you're
one.
singing along the whole time.
I kind of almost do that
Or
anyway.
you dance
Yeah, I
to every
guess,
freaking
yeah.
beat.
I mean, I kind of do that too, but no, I'd probably sing. Yeah, I mean, I'm.
It's just way like you tire out way like
Yeah.
easier dancing.
Yeah.
There's only so many dance moves.
Yeah, they're not even good dance moves. No matter what, if I'm always on singing on beat, like
It's
fuck,
just
he's
get
doing it though.
it's just gonna get repetitive real fucking quick. Yeah, give me the singing every song. Yeah, you're right though. I do.
It is. It
Pretty
would
much
get
do that every
very.
time I
It would
know a
get very
song, yeah.
tired. So yes.
I don't
I
listen
would-
to music and just be like,
I would as well choose singing. I just was wondering y'all's opinion on it. Another one I got. Let's see. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
I mean, true love is worth more than money. Let me put that out.
What?
first.
How much is this lottery?
Yeah, that's the follow up
How
question.
much is the lottery? How much money?
I
are we
don't
talking?
know. Didn't have that
All right.
question.
Yeah, well, give me
we had a
number right
recent
now.
we had a recent Powerball go for $2 billion.
And how much of that do you realistically?
Let's
know?
say you got to keep $2 billion
No, I mean,
Fuck, give me the lottery in a year. Fuck that.
because you
Oh
can find
my
true love in a
God.
year and
Oh
one day.
hell, yes.
There's
Well,
there's
fuck
no
that.
caveat that says I can't find true
True
love.
love after
that,
the lottery.
Yeah, no, give me the $2 billion and then I'll go fucking. I'll fall in love with everything. Everything will be so much sweeter. Fucking food will taste better. Sleep will feel better. $2 billion in the fucking bank. God damn. Yep.
Two
That was
B's.
easy.
I mean, two
anything
B's
anything
changes
with
your life.
B's.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
any-
fucking it
anything
changes
with a B.
lives.
First off,
It changes
M's change lives. B, you're fucking.
changes generations.
Yeah, that's wild.
Ooh,
right
yeah.
there. But I was gonna go off of the last Powerball winner. They lived in California, I believe, right?
Cali.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
I thought they chose to remain anonymous.
No, the $2 billion Powerball was sold in California. After state tax and everything, they walked out with $625 million.
Each?
No, just what do you mean each? We're talking about
You said
each.
there was 2 winners, right?
No, the one winner.
Oh.
He cashed out like the amount they got after all of the taxes and everything.
600 something million.
$625 million.
That's
So
still
we'll
a fucking lot of money.
yeah, so we'll say
Even if it's
$625
that,
million.
yes. Give me the lottery.
Literally even $2 million.
Love is fucking fleeting anyways.
Love is fleeting.
I wouldn't say that.
Wow.
It's just you've gone a lot of years in your life without true love.
Yeah. I have not gone any years with $2 billion.
I would like to experience the fucking
True.
with 600 million, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and it's not a shot at love. I
love
y'all
love.
know I love love.
Love
but,
is the best. Everybody love everybody. Says it right
Well,
fucking there.
but you can. There's not many opportunities for 625
Honestly.
million walking around.
Nope.
No,
There's
not.
plenty of opportunities for
You can
love
fall-
or close
You
to
can
it.
fall in love any day of the week. All about how if you're willing to put yourself out there.
Yeah, and
If
I
you're
think I
closed
have
off
600
and
it's
if you're in a
luck.
shell,
Yeah, and if I have 600 million in the bank,
True
I'm
love,
a lot
that's
more
a lot
willing to
harder.
put myself out there romantically.
And you probably have a lot more opportunities.
Yeah.
You're just in more places. You probably vacation more. You
Yeah.
travel more.
it's true.
You just-
You'll find
You'll meet
women
more people.
all around the world.
Yeah. Boom. There you go. Over here making sense of
Yeah.
shit.
All right, these ones are a little darker.
Oh god.
Not that
The
dark.
darkest
Relax.
answer.
No, not
The
not-
darkest
not that
answer.
dark. Would you
Tomorrow.
no.
Oh.
Would you rather lose your sight or your memory? Like if you're getting older and stuff, would you rather lose your sight? Can't see any longer. Like I guess blind
Sight.
at that point. Or would you rather lose,
Sight.
Alzheimer's?
And I'll
type?
explain it. I'll
Go ahead, dive deep into it
yeah,
before
I'll
we
give
give our
you
answers.
guys some answer. Like if am I picturing the end of my life, and like I found the person I've spent my entire life with, kids, grandkids, and everything. Losing those memories would hurt a lot more than not seeing them ever again.
Would they hurt though?
What do you mean?
If
you
you
don't
don't remember the
remember.
memories, then it doesn't hurt.
I'm saying now, like thinking about that
Yeah.
now, like, and the pain that everyone else goes. If you've ever been with a family member with Alzheimer's,
it's very sad.
It's
My-
tough to.
My abuela.
So if
Tragic.
somebody just doesn't see you again, like they still can remember what you look like.
Yeah.
You don't change what you look like all that.
Yeah,
much.
you guys still remember the
and you can touch, you can
interactions.
feel,
you can still speak and be like, "Hey, remember
I cut
this?"
my hair, like
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was so long before.
yeah.
Especially with your curly-headed fucking.
But if
ass.
you lose, like you lose your memory, you lose everything. You lose literally
True.
everything close to you.
You
To me,
lose
it's
who
not.
you are.
To me, it's not a tough answer at all.
Well, I guess you fucking convinced me.
You're like, blind it is. Oh, well, there you go.
Seeing's overrated, anyways.
Would you rather lose hearing or be blind?
I'd rather be blind.
Hearing or be blind.
I'd rather be.
What
blind.
age?
There was no age specific, but like, if let's actually say if you were born, would you rather be born deaf or would you rather be born blind?
I'd rather be born blind.
Think about it. Think about music, for instance.
Yeah,
You'd never hear a
but-
song.
But movies too.
Yeah.
Movies mean a lot to me.
And you seeing somebody like that, like if you see somebody that walks through this door that you weren't expecting, that feeling of seeing somebody like unexpectedly.
There's no
is
replacing
like,
that.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
what I'm
maybe
saying.
if you hear them, you'd still get that feeling. I don't know.
That's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. I personally, which would suck, but because I don't know what kind of. That's a question I'll have. I've always had actually. Deaf people, what do they hear in their heads?
Yeah, people always ask like, what do blind people dream about?
You know,
Darkness.
that's actually a real thing I've
Do you
thought
still
about.
have an
before.
imagination if you're blind?
I believe you do. I believe because it's all your brain. You're not actually seeing anything in your dreams.
Yeah, but a lot of the things that come from your dreams are things that you've seen in reality.
100%
that
of
might
what's in
be a
your
little
dreams.
distorted in your own imagination.
You
and
can't
shit.
create anything new in your
Yeah.
in your dreams. You can't create a new face. It's
Exactly.
impossible.
So do
Yeah.
they see faces? They feel faces.
If
If
you're
blind.
born blind,
But I mean,
it's
and
tough.
that also
it's tough to imagine.
And that
Yeah.
also plays into what you believe in, like spiritually, religiously. There's people that believe in past lives, reincarnation, things of that nature, that you carry some of those memories with you into your next life. So then you might be able to see faces if that's what you believe in.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with I would rather be born deaf. because as the points we were all just making, if you never see anything,
it's hard.
It's a
it's
hard
way harder
way-
to imagine what something looks like.
it's a
than
hard
what
way
something
to go
sounds
through in the world, I feel like, without ever seeing anything. Like, granted, you can learn through hearing and stuff and like touch and all that, but to never see anything, like,
Yeah, I'd rather be
I don't
born
know.
deaf. Beethoven made or Mozart. Mozart made some of the greatest music, and he was deaf. So
like, I feel like if you were blind, you would see someone playing drums, for instance, and you could probably feel like, oh, that must be pretty cool, and you could play
you
like
can feel the vibration.
you could play,
Feel the
bongos or something.
vibrations.
You
Marky
could
Mark said
like
it
you might
best.
not be able to hear it what you're
got
doing,
that
but you could play like like bongos or
vibration.
something, and you'd get that like, oh, you see yourself doing it, like maybe I'm pretty good. It might sound like shit because you can't fucking hear it, but you would have like at least the sight of, oh,
you can
this is
see
fun.
rhythm though.
Yeah, you would think
Shit.
just start doing it so you could see it. So, but if you can't, like if you can't see nothing ever, I don't know.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll just for the sake of argument, I'll be blind, born blind.
You're gonna be, oh, jeez.
I mean, regardless, either of them's gonna fucking
Jesus.
suck.
I'm at a website where I think you got some of these. So,
All right, bet, because I don't have any more on my.
would you rather have? Oh, I know this might not be a good one.
Go ahead.
Ask it anyways.
I know Eric's answer. Would you rather have Beyonce's talent or Jay-Z's business acumen?
Jay-Z's business acumen, because Beyonce ain't got no talent.
I'm just kidding. It's like Beehive just swarms in
We just
here.
hear the fucking
The
room
SWAT.
shaking and shit. Oh my god! What did you do, Eric? I'm sorry.
We all just get our asses beat.
I saw a funny tweet.
Guilty by association. Boom.
I saw a funny tweet because Taylor Swift announced that she's directing a movie that she's writing. Like that's her next thing that she's going to be doing.
Her next business venture.
So people were like, "Man, signing up to review that film is a fucking death sentence."
Literally.
It's like being somebody. A movie critic was like, "Giving this a C- will be the death of me. I know it." And literally, someone under the comments was like, "I hope that like you die of." Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was like one of those.
Gets dark quick.
Her fans are crazy.
You better be careful what you drink. Boom. They might
Honestly.
slip something in there.
Whoa.
Poison. Dead.
All right.
Well, that's how they used to do it back in the day. That's how
Lounge
Roman-
by a pool or a beach?
Lounge by a pool.
Yeah, by a pool. Beach. I like the beach. I enjoy beach sounds, but it gets a little
The
too messy.
beach is a much more beautiful place. I mean, it's
gets
nature,
messy. Or-
like just the ocean. Period.
Boom,
Like
how
seeing
about
the
this?
ocean is crazy.
You have a
but
fucking pool
sand
that's by the
overlooking the
beach.
ocean. See, that's nice, but for argument's sake, that's not what he asked. I just don't like sand.
Yeah.
So like
Some
sand,
call you Anakin
sand
Skywalker.
really puts. Huh?
So I call you Anakin Skywalker.
You call me whatever the fuck you want.
He
But
hasn't seen that movie.
that shit. I
You haven't
hate
seen
sand.
any Star Wars?
No, I have not.
My
I
God.
hate sand.
I hate that I just wasted
It's
that.
rough and it gets everywhere.
It does. I feel that. I feel that.
So you would say that you relate to Anakin
Yeah.
Skywalker?
Oh shit! Turn up.
Okay.
Darth Vader.
He was
alright.
innocent at one
Oh,
point.
you do know.
I know who he is.
He was innocent at
I'm
one
not
point. He was
a
corrupted.
completely uncultured swine,
by
but
the
I have
Sith.
not watched.
Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button in your life?
Rewind.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
if
can
you
feel.
pause, and then you're just sitting with the fuck up that you just did, you're like, fuck.
Definitely
I really
rewind.
just fucking. I
Definitely
said
You could
that dumb
rewind
shit.
every fuck up
1,000.
you've ever had.
Yeah.
How long do I get to rewind? Is it like
There's not
you-
a. There's
do
not.
I
a-
get to
not
rewind
specified.
only an hour? Do I get to rewind 24 hours? Or I get to
It's not
rewind all the way?
specified.
I'm gonna throw some. I'm gonna say like.
Is it a gap in time period in my life?
I'm gonna say 10 minutes. So if it's an immediate fuck up, you can go and undo it. If it's a long term fuck up, you don't just get to fucking.
Just go back and.
Yeah.
I'll still do the rewind.
Yeah, me too. Some of
Can
your
you-
biggest fuck ups you
Can
recognize
and you can't. So you can't.
immediately.
Wait, so you-
yeah, it's like, oh shit.
So you can't. Damn. The only thing is you can't pick a fuck up like now. You know, like say you just get this ability, we can't go. Let me go rewind 10 minutes 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
That
use it
would
to
be
your,
cool.
You use it to your
That would
advantage
be cool.
now.
But I guess, yeah, I would
that's called a
still.
time machine.
Yeah, for real. Slap yourself in the face. Stop it! Don't do it.
Oh,
That'd
shit.
She's not worth it.
Yeah, fuck pause and shit. You're just dwelling on shit.
Yeah. Rewind for sure.
Fucking.
Would you
silly.
rather lose all your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you've kissed somebody?
All my teeth.
Yeah, you can get veneers.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Or
You can get
fucking
caps.
diamond grills.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Is that allowed?
I'm gonna say no. for the premise of this question.
Oh,
You
so
have
I'm
to
just
sit.
saying.
You have to
Yeah,
sit.
yeah, you have to sit with, because then that
Sit with your decisions.
you either have you have no teeth, or you just every
Straight
time you
lip,
kiss
huh?
somebody, you're losing a day of your life.
That's tragic.
I guess it depends how much you.
Fuck. How old am I when I
I mean,
lose my
even
teeth?
if you're a
Are we talking about today? Like I lose my teeth from now till the day
Yeah.
I die.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck. All right. I'm dying young then.
Yeah, I'm definitely
gonna go-
taking the lose the day, guys.
Yeah. Fuck. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's what
Even
I'm
if you're
leaning
somebody
Same.
who kisses like all the time, like if you're a PDA
Same.
type of person,
So like
it'll take you thousands and thousands of kisses to lose a couple years.
to clarify, just a pure like if you make the sound like a
What if
kissing
you're
sound, you
fucking
lose a
making
day of
out?
your
You're
life.
fucking losing fucking.
No, that's what I'm.
That's one kiss.
Hold on. This is
You
what I'm
better hold lips.
asking.
You
Wait,
hold
wait,
lips.
wait. The concept is it you're losing life every time you kiss their lips, or like if you, for instance, kiss a girl's hand or something, you still lose a day of your life. Like say you're doing that like
no,
cute
it's
shit.
every time you kiss somebody.
So if you do like
You kiss them on the cheek. You kiss your child.
you're dying.
No, you lose a day.
You lose a
Oh
day.
my god! All right, well I'm fucked. Yeah, I guess I'll pick that one, but
Give me
I'm
a
not
losing
living
day.
past
But
45.
but at least you have time to explain it to them.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm not
listen.
living past 45.
And
Simple.
then it makes you fucking
Cherish.
I'm losing that many days.
Cherish and fucking really, make sure you're giving your love to the fucking right people.
my poor daughter or fucking son or wife, whoever I do kiss like one time, they're like, you're gonna die. Like, just,
Yeah.
that'd
You
be
just
so
took a day
you
off
would
of me.
you would cherish
Yeah.
every single one of those.
do it
Yeah.
for special events, graduations, weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give away your daughter at her wedding.
Kiss her on her cheek and be like, I won't see
You took a day. You took a part of me.
Good day.
Here's a part of my life. Whoever treated well.
That's crazy. That's a good question right there.
Yeah, I'll take
That
that.
one stumped me.
It's a lot more poetic ending too than I lost my teeth and now I just have no teeth until I
Yeah, you could make a movie about the second one.
Yeah.
like
you could.
yeah, I just no teeth.
That would be.
Would you rather spend a year at war or a year in prison? That's not even.
You're in prison, I guess.
Yeah, you're not gonna die.
Be
I mean,
easier.
you're
You
less
could,
likely to
yeah.
die than you are at war.
You just might be made somebody's bitch in prison.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I mean, he went there. It could happen.
Hey, for real. The
it's
worst.
not out of the realm
I mean, I
of
guess worst
possibilities.
case scenario in both
You could.
situations. is
I
you
would die either way if that was the case.
But yeah, I mean,
But yes.
Here's
if
a
you're in prison for a year, that, and you survive that. But if you're in war for a year and you survive it, I mean, imagine the type of shit you see.
My thing is when you come back, like when you get out of it, the amount of PTSD and everything else that
From
you would.
both. I mean, if you're fucking getting butt fucked by a fucking big old fucking 6'4", 250-pound dude,
You've thought a lot about this.
I'm just saying, bro. I mean,
I didn't need that many details. I'm gonna be honest with you.
bro. If you're gonna
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Fucking pause on everything, dog.
What do you mean?
No.
Pause? It's true.
No.
That shit happens in jail.
Yo, not. I hope not in jail. The fuck.
County jail is worse than prison. There's
Sheesh.
more fucking, and I'm speaking because I've been to jail before, and they give you the fucking.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
I admitted it before, but then that
Oh
episode
my
got
god.
lost.
What did you admit before?
That I've been to jail before.
What happened? Are you okay?
No, the statistics and
Did
shit.
you get sexually harassed, Eric?
No, not at all. I actually made a couple friends though.
That's-
No,
oh
I bet you
my god. Fucking gay.
I bet you did.
But no, like there's statistics that like there's more violent crime that happens in county jail than there is in actual prisons and shit. Because most of the time when you're going to prison, like you know what you're going for. You're doing your time. You got to stick it out for a while. People who are in jail are like straight off the fucking street, still fucking drugged.
They're in that
up.
life.
Yeah, they're still fucking.
You're not institutionalized at that point.
Yeah, so that's more crime happens. There.
guess.
More assaults, more sexual.
I bet there's more
assaults.
fights in county jail
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
there are in prison.
And another one, especially if it's in like gang affiliated areas. If you're, I mean,
true.
they're all going to the same fucking jail. And
I
you
still
see
think it's less dangerous than war.
Oh yeah,
where the
Yeah.
goal is to.
to
Kill everyone, yes.
kill the other, kill the opposition, the
Um,
ops.
This one's kind of dark, but kind of beautiful as well. Would you rather die before or after your partner?
Before.
That's
you die
pretty- it's
before-
pretty selfish.
If you die before, you leave them with a broken heart.
Yeah, it's
if
a lot
if
of
you die
pain.
after, you're holding on to the pain.
Yeah, but my thing is that if I'm dying
Sad
before
to
them,
see,
listen,
sad
I'm
to
telling them
see.
like, hey, go live your life. Like
Yeah.
you were true to me, down for me for X
How
amount
much?
of years.
How much
like,
before though? Like if
That's what I'm at.
It's
Yeah.
the age that plays into that.
Yeah. I would rather die after, I guess, just because I wouldn't want them to. I mean, I see what Eric is saying.
But also, Go ahead. Sorry, before.
I was gonna say I see what Eric's saying about like the live your life without me, like move on. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to put that on somebody. If say that was like that's like my one, like we're married, have grandkids the whole nine, and then like at the end of life I die and she's got to live like another 5-10 years just being brokenhearted, like never remarries, never moves on.
But I feel like if I
a woman
know
in
that's
their
gonna
late
happen,
60s, 70s, 80s, they're not, they usually, I'm not saying it doesn't
Typically,
happen.
typically do not.
Typically, they're not moving on from that. They're going to dwell on the fact that their partner is gone. So, like, that's
I feel like
where I'm
anybody
thinking of.
in their fucking late 60s, though, at that point is going to dwell on it. I mean, they spend, at that point, how many years together? Like 30, 40. I mean, my grandparents, it was 50 years.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
so, like,
50 years together. But at that point, I'm like, and it is more of how I believe and what I believe. Like, and I'm not saying this, like, don't take this the wrong way, but most people, like, the way I view life is, like, more people that I know are scared of death. I'm not necessarily scared of it. Like, more people want to be alive. I'm not saying that I want to die, but, like, when it happens, it happens. More people are scared of death than that I come across, and I am in my outlook on life. So it's like, go live your life. Like, I'm not scared of what's going to happen. Go live your life. I'm at peace, whatever. I want you to be happy and live out the rest of your life however the fuck you feel. Like I said, you held me down for however many amount of years, however long we were together. Like, go do what you do now. Like,
I don't disagree. I just don't view it as, like, go live your life type of, like, I know that whoever, this might be, like, self-important, but whenever that time comes, like, there's no, like, moving on. Like, there is no live your life past that moment.
Yeah, I mean, and
so
of course,
I just see it.
I would rather take that pain
when he first said, correct.
Else.
When he first brought the question, I was thinking of, like, him and, like, experiences we've seen first off, and then, like, just know of. Like, for instance, your grandmother now. Your grandfather probably told her, be happy, live your life, but she's living with.
But I feel like if you've been with somebody, regardless if you're a guy or a girl, you're gonna hold that pain regardless. Like, you've spent time. Like I said, they were married for their 50-year anniversary was in September, a month before my grandfather passed. So it's like, at that point, it's like that if you spend that amount of time with somebody, like, it's gonna hurt. Like, you're never gonna move on. Like, that shit is gonna sit with you, but. Again, the way that and I could be wrong, but the way I feel like people view life as more rewarding and they cherish life more than they do what death is, and death is perceived to be a scary thing, and people are scared of it because they don't know. Live, like, I feel like, do what you do. Like,
I feel like we're looking at it the same way, just from the different spectrum. Yeah. You're thinking of it the same way we're thinking of it. Like, we'll take the punishment part, because I'm thinking the dying is peaceful. The dying is the bliss, honestly. Like, once you're gone, you're gone.
But a lot of people don't see that a lot of people are scared of death, scared to die.
I'm that way. I'm not scared of death. I feel like the way you're saying it, I would rather be the one to sacrifice if that was the case. But in what I was thinking of when he asked the question wasn't like the sacrifice of
the harder
dying.
thing to do
it was
to
the
live with.
having to live with it was like the more painful in the two, I thought. Because dying is peaceful. Yeah. So, like, once you're gone, you're gone. You don't worry about the world anymore. Yeah. So you're at peace. It's the people, and it's the sad part about life and death, but the people that are still living are the ones that mourn you. Mm-hmm. Like, you're gone. You're at peace. You're good. It's them who have to live on with the memories that is usually saddening to those people still alive. So that's where I'm like, I see more of the me being alive would be the burden, because now I got to live with the fact that my wife is gone. Versus me dying, I'm good. I'll be like, deuces, I'm out. Like, I feel like that's the peaceful part. Yeah. It's literally the same answer, just different outlooks. It's nice, very nice.
It's a beautiful thing about about having this podcast.
It's like, hell of a guy.
We're all good guys. We say our shit. We might say off the wall shit, but we're all some pretty good guys, decent humans. I'd say so.
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty smart
for what my opinion counts for. But. Is that it? Is that all we got?
I mean, I don't know. What time we at?
We've got like
hour.
A decent...
Hour 20.
Could ask a couple more if you want, if you got them up.
I mean, I got a bunch up. Just trying to find some good ones. Would you rather be able to run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 20 miles per hour?
Fly at 20.
Fly at 20.
Easy. Because I feel like flying would be kind of scary.
I mean, you can cover more ground for sure. I mean,
what?
But running 100 miles an hour, you probably cover more ground.
I mean, if you're up in the air, though, depending on how high you are, if you're going 20 miles an hour, you could fucking...
I guess a consistent coast over a mountain versus running 100 miles up the mountain.
I don't know. I guess flying, just because.
I just would rather fly.
Yeah. You put fly.
That's why Superman's
much
cooler than the Flash. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the reason he's cooler, but
There's a lot of reasons it's cooler, but
That's one of them.
yeah,
flying, I mean, is awesome.
flying is top tier.
Would you rather be able to detect any lie that you hear or get away with any lie that you tell?
I already detect every lie, so I'll fucking get away with shit. I already smell the bullshit when there's fucking smell it from their breath when they're talking.
Man. You're a funny guy. I guess be able to get away with any.
Get
Yeah,
these-
'cause I
get
wouldn't-
these lies off.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want to know every lie. Like that's a burden in itself. Every time you hear someone speak, you're like,
What does get
instantly
away
know.
mean either? Like, does that become
People believe
truth
you?
now? Like,
Anything I say, I am law.
yeah, like
That would
the
be
sky
great.
is great and everyone in the room goes,
Holy fuck!
No, it's not. Oh my god.
yeah, like is that getting away with any? Because
I feel like,
because you're changing reality.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's a good fucking. That's we can get a lot deeper into this question. That was a good fucking.
Yeah, still give me the fucking get away with any lie.
Yeah, I'd rather get away with a lie as well.
My bullshit.
Detecting any lie, like you don't want to know.
I
every
don't.
lie.
Yeah, I don't
You
want to.
Don't want to know every
correct.
lie.
There's some things I just don't want to know. Like,
I love you more than anything.
Beep, 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 beep. It's like, oh, huh, all right. What do you want?
No, I promise. He's just a friend.
you're like my heart.
It's not you. It's me.
Well, then I guess you'd be able to really find true love if that's the case. But yeah, I feel like even people.
There's a
that-
But that'd be-
there's a healthy amount of lying
Yeah.
that should be in a relationship.
yeah.
I wouldn't say a healthy amount because I
Does
feel like
this make do I look good in this? Of course.
That's a lie.
I guess. Well, hopefully she looks good.
You look like
The fuck?
shit.
Do I always look good?
Nah, you look like a fat cow. Get in the gym. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean no one always looks good. All like
Yeah.
Yeah, I look rough. I look rough today. But there is
There you
some
go.
days.
Would you rather be the
Okay.
funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room?
Smartest.
Smartest.
I don't know. Funny people.
Funniest don't get you shit.
I
don't know,
I wouldn't
funny
say that.
people-
I wouldn't
funny
say
gets
that.
you fucking popularity. You see how comedians are fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at all the smart people owning all their lives.
Yeah,
I'd
but
rather-
no one likes them.
I don't know.
I'm not has to be liked.
I like my mix that
if
I
I'm
got
the
going
smartest
right
person
now.
in the world, I can probably figure out a way to be liked.
I like my.
Boom.
That's a hard question for me to answer. I don't even know if I want to answer that
What is
question.
the
I like
fucking
my mix
science
that I
behind
got
being
going.
liked?
I'm not always the smartest in the room, but there's occasional times I am, and I'm not always the funniest in the room, but there's an occasional time I am. So I like this mix.
How
I got going.
occasional are these?
I don't know. Like in this room, we talk about what rooms are we talking here?
Which one do you think you are in this room?
I'm debatably the funniest in
There
this
you go.
room. That's for sure. I might not be the smartest.
There's only 3 of us.
But
So
They don't know how
you
many
got a
people are in
fucking
this room.
fighter's chance.
Depends on the day or the topic. I might be the smartest, but
Oh fuck, that's some quality shit right there.
because we all know a different variety of topics.
Of funniness.
No, I'm
What are
talking
you
about
talking- oh, the
us.
smarts?
Yeah, like we all know.
Yeah,
we
I
all have
mean,
different skills. So
I feel like it's a lot harder. I mean, not a lot harder, but I feel like it's easier to measure funniness than it is to measure someone's intelligence.
Measures. You think it's easier to measure funniness than it is intelligence?
Yes.
I would disagree.
I don't know.
I think funniness is more subjective
Than intelligence.
than intelligence.
Intelligence
But you
is
could
like
be-
hard
you could
facts.
be-
Like
but
you
you
see,
could
this is
be-
that.
But you could be smart in one topic. To your point, you could be smart in one topic and not know shit about something else. But that doesn't make you stupid.
But I think if you could take a world, kind of litmus test
Mhm.
Yeah, I would
and find
I would
anyone's
think-
baseline's intelligence.
No, I would agree with Dennis on this point that it's got to be easier to find the intelligent part.
Because somebody can be not funny at all to somebody and be
Yeah. You could think I'm hilarious, but Dennis might not think I'm funny at all.
there's different senses of humor. There's not different senses of intelligence. Like they're either
Fair
smart or they're not.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But for like what I was saying, I do like I would say it is harder to.
There's different levels.
Like,
because, I mean,
yeah,
'cause someone
there's-
can be book
somebody
smart
can-
and
correct.
not have fucking.
Dennis
any
knows a
type
lot of things about a lot
common
more
sense
stuff
shit
than
and
I might.
fucking-
But when for instance, if it comes to a specialty that I know more of, like for instance, construction or tile, y'all ain't fucking with me. Does that make me the smartest in the room? No, but I'm the
In that
smartest.
room-
I'm the smartest in that topic.
Yeah. And that
So I'm just saying, per topic is a little different because we're all
But then I guess
smart
it's
in
the
different
accumulation of what you know about every topic.
funny is more like
So
a
like you might
biased
not
opinion.
know. Like Dennis doesn't know much about fucking tile. I don't know much about tile, but he knows a lot more about fucking tech
Technology
stuff
and a
and
bunch of
fucking
stuff, yeah.
production shit and football stuff. And I know
It's
more.
also it said whichever room you're in.
Yeah.
So if it's like a scale that changes, like I would just walk into a room of the smartest people
And you'd always
and
be the smartest.
fucking like I now like
I now know what you know.
galaxy brain. Fucking,
I
fucking
now
Mega
know
Mind
what
is
you
good.
know,
yeah,
motherfucker.
like I think it's like I'm a mutant.
Sheen when he's
All right, well then,
fucking-
and that's the case. Then back to the answer. Smartest.
Like I wouldn't want to walk into the improv comedy show and be like I'm the funniest person here because what does that get me
True.
you can get paid.
that night?
Yeah.
If I'm the smartest person in that room, I'm paid.
I don't know. You go on a tour, or like say you go to a Kevin
Yeah,
Hart
if you
show
go on tour
and you hop
with
on
Dave
stage
Chappelle, Chris
and you
Rock,
have
Jerry
everyone
Seinfeld.
and you go on a
And I'm
comedy
always
off,
the funniest every single
Yep.
night.
Yep.
and
'cause
you
you're in the
go
room
on a
with them.
comedy off.
That
That might make
might-
you more money
That
faster.
might get you $1 million, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But being the smartest person,
Might keep you alive longer.
I think being smart keeps you alive.
That's what
longer.
I'm saying. Being smart will keep you alive longer.
And I think it'll make you more money. I think the smartest
the
people,
long run.
the richest people are the smartest people.
I actually saw a really wealthy man saying people with the higher IQs usually get paid less.
'Cause
And
they
his
don't get
and his
tied to
argument for this was people with the highest IQs in the world are usually your doctors, your scientists, your lawyers, people of that nature. They have been bred their whole lives to study and
They're
overanalyze.
task centric.
They're overanalyzing their information. So like for instance, like if you're building a bridge, you need to know that fucking bridge because if that bridge falls down, people die. So they're overanalyzing all the data. Whereas someone who might not have like the smartest IQ or the highest IQ will not in a bridge state,
They'll take more chances.
but they'll take more chances and that's why usually in the
I can take a risk in this business.
correct,
venture
and that's
that'll
why
make-
usually in the real world, smarter IQs aren't always go hand in hand with more money. It's usually people with a little bit lower of an IQ that are more willing
Fuck
to
it.
take chances.
Woo!
YOLO, bitch.
Yeah, they're more willing. They don't necessarily overanalyze. They still analyze the information, but they're not gonna dwell on it because if you overanalyze enough, you'll never do it.
Yeah, but I
Like
mean,
if you find a fault in something and you're trying to perfect it, what if you never can perfect it?
but the richest man in the world, I would argue, is like
The smartest man?
he's one of
Who's the richest man in the world? Elon
Yeah.
or Jeff?
either one.
I mean, if you put them in a world or in a room with
But I feel like
nothing
that's
but
I
scientists,
feel like that's the.
I wouldn't say they're the smartest people in that room.
Elon is
is he's more of the smarts, and I feel like Jeff Bezos is more of the business savvy
Yeah.
type guy.
Yeah.
Because you see how they are now. Like Elon lives in his fucking office. Fucking Jeff Bezos just got fucking jacked.
Living life.
He's got a fucking model on
new
his
wife,
fucking
yeah.
arm, on yachts, fucking living life. Because he's that
He
business.
remarried?
Yeah.
Or new girl, whatever
Whatever
she
the
is.
I was
fuck
about to
is.
say, I don't think he
Whoever
remarried
it is,
that.
he got a new model on his arm, and he's over here.
Yeah, he's over here
on the
swole as
drive.
fuck,
Jacobs
fucking
and shit.
Yeah, like that's
big as
doing,
fuck on a
you know,
$1 billion yacht, but
He's
yeah.
big balling.
yeah, he is.
But
Big
they
baller.
both are.
Yeah.
But
They
his
just-
IQ might not be as high as Elon, so
Definitely.
I mean, for the argument, I mean, I don't know. The guy, like, it's a really like
But
rich
Jeff
man
Bezos
who
might
said
be
that.
one of the most business savvy people that has ever seen the world. So I mean, that's different. Again, different level of IQ, different level. Of
Yeah, you
intelligence.
guys have seen The Social Network, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, clearly, like Mark Zuckerberg is a genius.
Yeah,
Like whatever you think about him as a person,
he's
Incredibly
extremely
smart.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he does not have the people skills to.
to get that shit going.
Right, it
To
took a
build a
lot of
business
other
and-
people to
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
And that's basically what this guy was saying. Like, and this is all based on statistics, I guess. They looked through it, like all of the top 20, and majority of them are smart, but it showed like a lot of them have a lower IQ than the smartest people,
Yeah.
and they're fucking still excelling beyond belief because they were more willing to take these chances. Like Gary Vee,
You gotta
for
have
instance,
a fucking healthy mix.
Gary Vee didn't have like a very he's not school wise, he was not like the brightest IQ type of person, but he made that shit happen. And he's,
Gary Vee, speaking shit, fucking motivational man over there.
Yeah.
Turn up. Well, hopefully we got some of that, some intelligence, some IQ, some business savvy. Fucking take this thing to the top,
I feel like we got a little bit good mix here, a little bit of everything.
To the moon.
to the schmoon.
All right, got another question for us?
Yeah. I'll find a good one to end us on.
Positive vibes. It says it on my wrist.
Nope.
Okay, if you could only have one of these two. Interesting. Would you rather find your soulmate or your calling in life?
If I can only have one of them.
You can only have one of them. Like
My
you don't get
soulmate.
the one of them does not get you the other.
Rather have my soulmate. Because I'll
Or
figure out life, even if I don't figure.
Well, you can
fully
only have one
figure
or
out-
the other.
Even if I don't ever fully
You can
figure
either
out
have
life,
the soulmate and you never figure out your sole purpose in life,
Yeah,
or you
that's
have
fine.
the sole purpose and you never find your soulmate.
rather have a soulmate.
But you could marry the number two if you have your calling in life.
Okay,
Or you could have your number two calling in life and have your
that's what I'm
soulmate.
saying. I'd rather have that. I'd rather have a
What if you're not
soulmate.
close in the second one?
Well, then
Like you're a bum with your soulmate,
Like you picked the worst possible fucking person for you.
or you pick the worst possible person for you, and you're the shit at whatever you do.
The greatest of all time. The fucking
The greatest at whatever it is. You're the.
calling was.
But you have no love life. No.
But
no,
then if I
like-
pick my soulmate, then I have like a fucking I'm just no calling, nothing.
Like-
my sense of direction is fucking off.
You're just not even that. Like you're down bad in life.
yeah, I'd rather just have
I'd
my
rather
soulmate.
then I'd rather fucking have the fucking.
I feel like if it's your soulmate, y'all will work something out together.
If
Where
you're down bad, but imagine being the thing is
it's your
that
soulmate.
once
That's a
you're-
girl that can at least
when you're
know
down
when you're
bad
down
like
bad. You
that-
can tell her I'm down bad. I need help, and she'll
Yeah,
help
but when
you.
you're down bad
That's
like
your
that, you
soulmate.
start
Like, that's
dragging
someone-
people down with you. People that try to help you. If you're that down bad, and people want to help
I
you
made
out,
the-
you
I made
can't
the
get out of
scenario.
your own
You
way.
made it a little darker than it had to be, Dennis.
Hey,
But I don't feel like
You can't-
if you don't find your soul,
Or you're the
for
goat.
instance, no. Listen to this argument real quick. Say you don't find your sole purpose.
goat.
I'll give you all this example. Say you don't find your sole purpose. Do you think you found your sole purpose yet?
I think
In
I
your
have an
entire
idea.
life?
I think I have an idea.
Are
of
you
what it
there?
is. No.
Okay. Have you found your
That's
sole
not
purpose?
the same thing.
I'm just saying, if you think you know it, but you've never done it, that might not be your sole purpose in
But
life.
also, sole purpose is what I mean.
If you don't,
The sole purpose of people being around, of
clearly-
any living thing, is to
actually,
reproduce,
any-
like,
none
No,
of
it didn't say your sole purpose. It said your calling.
You're calling. There's a difference there. You're
I feel like
calling.
Like LeBron James
I'm
blatantly
blatantly-
to play basketball.
that
true.
was calling him.
That was true. I feel like I have
So
a lot
what
of
do you-
callings though, so I would definitely take my soulmate because I'll
But
be
you also
okay with
feel
my
like
number two.
But you also.
I said you don't get your number two.
All right, my number 3 or 4.
You don't get any of them. You're the worst. You're the opposite extreme.
The fuck is this? Quite a question then. Still, I'd rather have a soulmate. Hopefully, she finds her calling, and I'm
give me
chilling.
the fucking calling.
I feel like it's impossible for me not to find a calling I'm good at.
Okay, but in this scenario,
Even in
that
this
is not
fucking
possible.
scenario, I
in
feel
this
like it's
universe,
impossible.
that shit is not possible. You cannot fucking bend time and space
I'm bending
to
time.
what you.
I'd be
like
okay,
it to
even
be.
if it's fucking working a manager at McDonald's. I feel like I'd probably be the best manager McDonald's has ever seen.
But that would make it.
That might not be. It wouldn't be my calling.
Yeah,
It'd just
it
be
would.
what I'm good at. That's not my calling in life.
Sure, it is just
I'm
because
just happen to be
your
good at it.
calling isn't necessarily what you want it to be. There's some people
Okay,
that might
then
be
back
good.
to my
There
statement.
might
I'd
be
rather have a
people-
soulmate than something
Yeah,
I would
okay,
want.
but
And
I
like,
still would rather have the calling. If I'm the fucking greatest at what my calling is, what if my life fucking sucks?
What if your calling is trash though?
Oh God, I'm a fucking the best pooper scooper ever.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Damn, that would fucking blow. I wonder
But
what
you're
the
the
fuck.
goat of it.
I wonder what the financial cap on that is.
You work at like the Kentucky Derby.
Picking up fucking horse shit.
that would suck. But
But
would-
imagine what if
That's
you're,
why he's the goat.
what if you're making fucking $1 million a year off of
shoveling horse shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that guy probably makes like
Throw me a
He's
fucking
probably
shovel,
making, like,
my boy.
maybe close to 6 figures.
Yeah.
Throw me a fucking shovel, my boy.
there you go. So exactly. Fuck the
I'll
fucking
shovel
love
shit.
life.
I
Give
don't
me
give
my
a
calling
Yeah.
and those races only happen like every few months.
So you
like,
say
It's
That's
not
your-
true at all. They have a race there, like I think every day.
yeah, every other day.
every other
honestly.
day at the Kentucky Derby they have races?
I mean,
It's still
I
it's
think
still
it's a
the
horse
Kentucky
track.
Derby is like one thing.
No, but the
It's
actual
called.
race-
It's called. What's it called? The Jack Harlow song.
Oh,
That's what the
fucking-
grounds
yeah,
is called.
yeah. But but they're not having events like that there every weekend.
No, it's not as big, but there's probably consistent
Churchill
races.
Downs.
And people are continuously
That shit was
betting
right
on
on
it.
the
That's
fucking-
like, I mean, we live right next to them. Dog track.
The fucking Preakness.
It's closed down, but
It is closed down now, but I mean,
They weren't having races there every day though, were they?
yeah.
Oh shit. Picking up shit every day, horse shit every day for $1 million a year. Fuck it. Or have the love of my life and be down bad in all aspects.
Yeah, you made this fucking question way worse than it had to be.
Give me the fucking the horse shit.
Nah,
Give me
man.
the horse
Give
shit
me
and the
the
$1
horse
million
shit.
dollars.
I had to really.
But
test
who
my
said?
limits.
Who
I
said
still got
you're,
my family.
Hey,
They
but
still
no,
love me.
Time out. Who said you're calling? All right, to fucking throw this question off again, you fuckers. Even if it is your calling, doesn't mean you're making $1 million.
Okay, but
You're the
but
best at
No,
what you want.
we said what is the cap? Like
yeah,
realistically,
I said-
what
yeah.
was the cap?
So what?
of-
Yeah, and that might be a stretch. You're probably not making $1 million.
You're probably
scooping
making
shit.
like 6 figures.
Nah,
Close to 6
fuck
Maybe
that.
like
I say you make
80,000,
like
90,000 scooping.
50, 60,000.
You think the
Scooping shit?
main
Your calling,
groundskeeper?
the calling of your life, you're making like 60,000.
You don't get to decide that. The world decides that.
The main groundskeeper at
And
I'm sure you can look that up.
just like with your soulmate, you're
main-
taking it
the
as
main
in like
groundskeeper at Churchill Downs. What do they make a year?
a groundskeeper.
I'm sure they make a fucking killing. They easily. Now that I'm thinking, they probably easily make 6 figures. The main groundskeeper at Churchill Downs.
No, they don't.
Told you.
That sounded very fucking
56,
90,000.
56 thou.
90.
The average salary at Churchill Downs as of October 2022 is $43,000.
But that's your calling.
That's the average, though.
That's your
That's the
calling.
average.
So fuck
Talking
off.
about the head groundskeeper, the
Well,
fucking head of the department
don't
of
care.
groundskeeping.
Don't
The
care.
average groundskeeper salary is $38,000 at Churchill Downs.
Don't care.
High end is $50,000.
So you shovel all the shit you want. I'll be chilling with my soulmate. Fuck
Fucking-
y'all.
With fucking
but that's the
chronic
worst calling.
hemorrhoids.
Huh?
But that's like we picked the worst calling in the world.
Yeah, but you also gave like.
So what
If my calling to life is
But you also gave me the worst. You said if you find your soulmate, then you have to be a bum. Like what the fuck does that?
I'm saying if
I'm
you're-
not a bum now, so that's fucked up.
No,
Like,
I'm saying if or
why
whatever
not,
you're, whatever
why not I
your-
can't be myself now and just find a soulmate and then I'll figure that shit out.
if your calling is whatever your calling is, but your love life is the absolute worst extreme. Like
Alright,
you
so
have you
what
have
if the best? What if your calling was to be the fucking greatest NBA player of all time, but then
billionaire.
your fucking love life fucking sucks.
You're basically Michael Jordan.
Pretty much. We see.
Take that.
And there it is.
But if I'm like Michael, like, girl,
Or you're
Like
Scottie
Mike.
Pippen.
I wanna be like Mike.
no, I would not take that one.
Scottie Pippen's got. He's been getting
His
drugged
love
through
life is the
through the
fucking
muck and the mire lately.
Not doing it.
God damn. He didn't even go for the dad. He went for the baby lamb. Bah.
That's a baby goat.
Oh man.
Shit. Have you seen all these conspiracies? I think this is old too. That Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's long lost son.
Yeah. I've seen those before.
Wild.
There's a lot of evidence that
Yeah.
doesn't support it, but
It makes
you
sense.
could draw it
It makes sense.
It's close. Could happen. But.
because he's from there, right? He's from Chicago. He
Mhm.
went to
Mhm.
Marquette.
Mm-hmm.
So did Anthony Davis and Derrick Rose and
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade,
Derrick Rose went to Memphis.
but he was in Chicago.
Yeah, he went to
He lived in
What
Chicago.
I'll say.
he went to
He's
Benji's
saying
high school.
from Chicago.
Oh,
Huh?
I was saying you were saying they're all from
Oh,
Chicago.
yeah, because DeRozan went to USC.
He's from
LA.
La
Who did you say? Derrick Rose and who?
Derrick Rose, Anthony
Davis
Anthony Davis is from Chicago.
and Dwayne Wade.
Chicago. Shout out to.
But Dwayne
fucking-
Wade and Jimmy both went to Marquette.
They sure
Mhm.
did. Golden
And
Eagles.
Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah, he did. The Manimal.
He got to be. They were.
The Manimal.
old
He did. He's got some
teammate-
fucking
they were
posters for the
teammates.
ages.
They were teammates.
Jimmy Butler and D Wade.
No, Jimmy Butler and Kenneth Fareed were probably teammates more than.
Well, Jimmy Butler was teammates with D Wade, but only for like a brief season when he was in Chicago.
Chicago. Nathan's Hot Dogs is from Chicago.
I've
And
never
so
been to
is
Chicago.
The Navy. I have been there twice.
I've been to Chicago.
The Navy Pier is also in.
I want to go to
Chicago.
Wrigley.
Wrigley Field. How about Soldier Field, eh?
That too.
All right.
Soldier
Eric, do what you
Field.
do. Close us out there, bud.
Oh, any last words, anybody? Anything we want to say before we skedaddle on out of here? No?
I think we're good.
No.
All right.
I think it was a good episode, fellas.
Let's do it again next week. Boom. Everybody love everybody. Peace.
Peace.
Like my